And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your host, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
Mock.
Sheen Watchable.
Nope.
The man of many names.
The Masker's Massey.
And the Rat of a Red Baron.
I wish it was On-Call Massey.
On-call mess.
Massey's one of those people, he has a great on-the-phone voice. You know how people have, like, different voices?
Hey, it's Mass. How are you?
You've reached the mass.
You're on the Mass and go.
Leave a steak him at the beat.
Leave a steak on the All right, so our first segment is going to kind of take over the opening or the starting lineups. Souls, I see you're drinking a separate beer. What are you drinking?
A jam juice, hazy IPA.
All right, I'm drinking a beer, but it's because it's one of 4, and one of them is in the thing, so I'm not going to announce what I'm drinking. So I think we're just going to start right off with this, because then that way, if there's a beer that people like, they can take it off. They can take it to polish it off.
All right.
I know Mock's looking to drink 2 beers tonight. She's got work off tomorrow.
No work.
Wow.
I was going to say no way. You got to get 2 beers tonight. It's not even real 2 beers because you're going to sample some. You know?
I'm in.
You heard him. He's had 2 cases of beer.
What's the special occasion?
Vacation.
Off work.
Does it off work?
Roll over PTO
Had
days.
some PTO. Had to be used.
There you go. I like the sound of that.
Had 13 days to use.
Does anybody have any toast of excellence?
I kind of do. Unless, did you want to go
the John
first?
Carlos 471-foot Grand Slam?
It
Go
is
ahead,
not.
Kendall.
Well,
I like that noise he made.
it's dad noises. The Family Guy bit.
What are you trying to tell us?
Whoa, let's not jinx it. So we're going to talk later in the show, but we had the opportunity to go to Philadelphia over the weekend, and mine is to former Mets pitcher Zach Wheeler getting 2 hits in the ball games that we attended. I'm not saying he's a Phillies pitcher. He might be, but he's a former Mets pitcher, and that's the most important thing to note from that day. 2 hits. Very cool. Good on you. 9 strikeouts.
10.
Was it 10?
10.
10 strikeouts.
Kyle made sure to tell us how many strikeouts as soon as we got back to the car.
I thought it was 11.
Anyways,
Yeah, 10.
my toast of excellence is to North Carolina head coach Roy Williams, calling it a career. He had 903 career wins, which is a lot.
By whose standard?
Of college basketball. He's a Hall of Fame coach.
I could coach college basketball.
Oh, yeah? Let's see you do it.
I mean, not to, any type of accolades, but I could do it.
Would you be good at it?
As I just said, I won't get any accolades, but I could do it.
It's fair.
Mass, you have a toast of excellence?
I did. Give me a second to pull it back up.
Mass, your toast of excellence to Jared Goff for being awesome.
Sure, we'll go with that.
He's a good guy.
He is. He's a great guy.
I'm just looking up the kid's name.
Do you have any, Kyle?
I already said mine.
Oh, Mass, you have one?
I'm looking it up.
I have like 3 if you don't want to look one up.
Go.
Well, I need Kendall to go on to YouTube.
Mine is to, hold on.
If you put something on YouTube, will they hear it through the headphones?
I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, make that happen.
Fucking
It's the
make it
Mr.
happen,
Beast because he bought the world's largest Mr. I'm sure. That was the first video there.
He had a fucking
Do you
video
have
the
any,
other day.
Kendall? I want to go through all 3 of mine in one go. So.
He had a video the other day
Oh, you already went?
Yeah, yeah.
where he was in a coffin.
I know. Mass, did you get one?
I'm still looking at it.
Well, I said I was going last, so.
Mine is to Gonzaga's Jalen Suggs for the half-court buzzer beater to get them to the national championship game.
Which is on tonight?
Oh, I could crack this, right?
No, we're doing the Toast of Excellence right now.
I thought we already did it.
What do you mean you thought we already did it? He was just saying it.
No,
just saying
interrupted
mine.
his Toast of Excellence to ask if you could
No,
crack
because the
beer.
beer, we already said it.
We always do it after the Toast of
Yeah,
Excellence.
we already
Kyle. Where
said
have you been for 200 and however many shows?
We already said it.
Is it over 200 yet?
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're really close.
counting unposted shows, are we at 200?
Oh, we're far over.
Yeah, so there's over 200 shows. And you were there from the beginning, Kyle.
I wasn't there episode 1.
So my first one is, can you type this in? Mackenzie Blackwood save against Bruins. This happened on March 29th. I forgot about it. This is like the save of the year for NHL. It's pretty fucking bonkers. Just type in save Bruins.
Oh, I said Giants. I don't know why.
Yeah, first video. Can they hear it?
Yep, they will. Just hold on a second.
Not that they have to. The commentating's always fun though. Stupid ads.
We don't care about you.
I got mine, by the way.
Go ahead.
Mox was to...
Jalen sucks.
Yours was to the college basketball coach. Kendall, say yours yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
Which
Blake
was-
Wheeler.
Oh, good. Mine is to...
It's my favorite joke now.
To Lindor getting the bag from the Mets, $341 million over 10 years. Good for him.
Jump change.
Oh, you know what's the best
10
part about that
year
deal?
IL.
I'd make that a day if Hennessy was in stock.
Best part of the deal is Bobby Bonilla was still being paid after. That's complete.
Bobby Bonilla will be
My
getting
second
paid.
toast of excellence is to Bobby Bonilla.
All right, go ahead. I'm pretty sure this is
Oh.
All right, you're going to want to watch this save, Mark.
In over the
It's a
line.
good save.
Krejci delays,
Good save.
leaves it.
Bruins,
Here's
Bruins,
Bergeron. Again with a shot blocked by Subban.
Bruins,
Round in
fucking
front. Blackwood,
Whoa.
no, he's able to
Devils.
fight it off.
I think I
Bruins
saw
are
this.
celebrating.
Yeah,
The
it's pretty
Devils
fucking
shoot
insane.
it down, and it's
Did
an
we get-
icing
we get the
call
close
with
call
It's just like
1:41.
if you, I'm sure they'll do like this.
How about
So
that
it's like
for
when you take
save
into
number
consideration how much time is left, like this was literally like a game, like a game-winning save.
Yeah.
So this is fucking bonkers. So they get the redirect in, gets a tip on the puck, and the puck is literally rolling, and boom.
That's fucking insane.
So the rule in hockey is the puck has to go completely over the goal line. So obviously sometimes you get lucky with the way it flips, and you can see like literally a tenth of an inch of the puck was still over the line. And this is where I think Mock would not be a good NHL goalie.
That's not
fucking
glove
crazy.
side.
It doesn't. Yeah, but you have to be able to get down like that.
But it's not on the side of the glove. I can get the glove down.
You wouldn't have gotten the glove down on that. No shot.
I can get the glove down.
No.
That's a fucking awesome save.
I know somebody that plays for a minor league team in North Carolina, and he's got family up here. I'll have him come up. You'll get full goalie
Dude,
pads.
that's all. I want to try it so bad.
All right, he's right below the minors, so he'll do 10 shootout attempts glove side only.
Listen,
I bet
All
you.
right.
I'm willing to bet $250 all time go in.
what if he just misses? Do I get credit for that?
No,
Ah, well then that's
not a
you know.
save.
But it's still not
That's
you
not a
know
save.
out of 10.
But it's not safe.
I think you guys have to try shooting too if I get in the net.
Yeah, I'm going slap shot face high. All right.
I think that would be my biggest problem is I would get out of the way.
All right, so my second one was to Kyle Orton. Back in 2005, when rookie Bears quarterback Kyle Orton showed up at training camp, and Olin Kreutz asked him to sign a helmet for him to give to his family, but Olin Kreutz took Kyle Orton's helmet and had him sign his own helmet, and then Kyle Orton had to wear a helmet with his own autograph on it for all of Bears training camp.
Which I would just do. I mean,
Bless you.
bless you. How arrogant could that be? Yeah, this is my own autograph on my
And
practice
then
helmet.
you're going to want to go ahead and search this one. My last toast of excellence is to the fine folks at the American Bourbon Company, Jim Beam, for hitting a home run on their most recent commercial. Kendall, go ahead and type in Jim Beam baseball commercial.
I could get with that.
Scroll down. I wanted to see if it would pop up without having to. All right, we're gonna have to just search this. All right, Jim Beam. Just get rid of. You typed in baseball commercial.
Baseball. That probably had a problem to do with it.
Well, you got to double it up.
Just get rid of baseball. Just type in Jim Beam, Bartolo Colon.
Ah, the GSWD goat.
Bartolo commercial.
You are struggling over here.
It was not specified all the
No,
way.
I just figured you would figure it out. Is it not on there?
Fucking figure it out.
How is it not on YouTube?
We could watch him hit his home run.
I think it would be on the Jim Beam site.
No, just go to Google then. Just type it into the Google search engine. I want you guys have to see it. It has to be seen. Bartolo Colon Jim Beam commercial.
You know, it is funny to learn that Kendall can type.
Yeah.
Not without looking at the keys.
Yeah, right there. Just click the Twitter one.
Right here?
Yeah. I don't know if there'll be audio or not, but audio would make it.
Gotta click on it.
If a baseball lands in your beer, it's custom.
Hold on. Go back to the beginning, pause it. Now zoom in, open, make it full screen. So it's like a very Michael Myers type of commercial. Where Bartolo plays every character. Go ahead, play it.
If a baseball lands in your beer, it's customary to
take a drink.
Here's an idea. If a ball lands in your beer, take that as a sign to get a Jim Beam highball.
Yeah,
that's such a good commercial.
I like that right there.
That's good. Kyle didn't even watch it.
What? Every minute of it.
How many minutes was it then?
40 seconds.
I mean, this guy is pretty
It was
good
like
right
15 seconds.
It was 40.
That's a good guy too. I just like when he's I like when he goes like this. All right, Kyle. Now you can crack your beer.
Thank you.
Wait.
Oh, we gotta do the souls to excellence.
Oh, there is none.
Don't have one. Sorry.
I have something to something else.
I like that bottom guy there, Nick. Very depressed Steelers fan. What do you think he's about?
He's a depressed Steelers fan.
He's probably one of those like that percentage where it's like, man, when is Ben gonna be gone? Because there's always like those fans, you know what I mean? Like there's a percentage of fans that are like, man, I want Aaron Rodgers out of there. You know what I mean?
And then he writes, Pirates are tied for the best record in the league. Post about that. Is that Jeff?
No, because Jeff hasn't watched an ounce of Pirates baseball yet this year. All right, you guys want to get into some beer drinking and guessing?
Yeah.
So we're going to play the game.
Nice voice crack.
Souls?
Voice cracking ever since the trip.
Souls, what are we playing?
Where in this world did this international beer come from?
American
USA
edition.
edition.
So, if you didn't listen to the original show, or don't watch Good Mythical Morning, not a
Shame on
sponsor.
You fix that.
Basically, the way this is going to work is I got 12 beers. The guys are going to sample them, and then blindly, without knowing where it's from or whatever, I'll give like some periodic hints, maybe like the brewery name or the name of the beer, something that's really pretty much unhelpful, and they just got to try to guess where in the United States it came from. So these, like, there's a little bit more of a general knowledge on these ones because you know like where like big brewery states are kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like when we did the international beer one, you kind of were going more off taste, like something that had like a German like Belgian taste, or like somewhere in like the Czech type area, or like cervezas.
Cerveza Hermanos.
I need that. You can't play with that.
Oh, I'm going to play with it for now.
No, I need that though.
You don't
I
need
want
it
to
right
keep it in my pocket so I can measure it
but,
ready.
but it'll just
There's
be
a
in a
bajillion
minute.
things to play with. Take the fidget spinner out of my bag.
Where's that?
That's not in there.
There's not one in there. I knew that. That's such bullshit.
You fell for it.
There was no need to not let me play with that for now.
All right, so you guys ready?
Oh,
You
yeah.
wanna go get the bigger one out of the car.
Get the first bit. What?
You want to go get the bigger one out of the car?
Bigger one what?
Measuring tape.
No.
Why do you just have it in the car? Just always have one on deck?
I have a toolkit in the car.
I also have a toolkit in the car.
What, to measure?
But I don't know if I have a measuring tape.
It's one of those, like, I guess, pre-assembled ones that has a measuring tape, a hammer, like 4 different screwdrivers, wrench, pliers.
What kind of side of the road
It's got
construction are you working on?
It's got a table saw.
Little
I don't need it for
reciprocating.
this. I don't need it for the side of the road if I go somewhere and I need toolkits for something.
You know, when we restore a boat on the weekend.
No. I have a separate toolkit for that.
Oh, okay. There we go. I kind of mentioned when we were doing our Toast of Excellences, we took a trip.
Yeah.
GSWD went on tour. No recordings were made, which is something we normally do, but I guess we just kind of...
We don't do it ever.
No, we've done... No, I'm talking about like to shoot like a video or just put something on our Instagram page.
I have a video of this. I have a video of the Zach Wheeler hit.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, it's too late.
Here's a hit from 3 days
Yeah,
ago.
nobody cares about it.
Thank you, Paulus.
All right, so courteous, just stack your cups, or if you're not going to finish all the beers, just like keep one cup to like dump in or something or whatever. These cups are also dollar store cups, so they are very thin, as I'm sure you could feel. So don't be squeezing them real hard because they probably will just crack and beer will just go all over wherever you're sitting.
Okay.
Just PSAs. All right, gents. So go ahead and give your first beer taste.
Smells like Mock's armpits.
Oh, I know exactly where this is from.
No, you don't.
What are you saying? Yeah, these cups are hilarious. This is like the thinnest plastic ever.
You know, I'm trying to see what the color of this thing is.
It's red.
Not the cup, you asshole.
So I'll give you this. It's a citrusy American pale ale, and it's by 3 Floyds Brewing. No cheating, Kyle. Put the phone down.
I'm not
No,
cheating.
just put it down until you guess. You don't need it.
You know what would be the funniest move that Paul could have done? Is if all these were from Connecticut.
Just start giving you like breweries in Connecticut you guys haven't heard of. Like, I spent 3 days going to like super micro breweries.
I like this.
You guys can give ratings on it too.
What was the name of the brewery?
3 Floyds. Anybody care to go first?
Kendall.
Massey was already getting up, so. All right, Mass. Let's make like some sort of reference point here.
We had to reassemble the studio a little bit. Jay Cutler had to change back to his original locale.
You gotta throw from behind the space heater.
Massey's known for his dart throwing prowess. Massey, anything, if you speak loudly, anything in mind where you think this is going? Or you can go into
This one? I'm kind of aiming for the East Coast.
Specifically. Come on, Reed, get it together.
In the Maryland area.
All right.
Why the Maryland area?
I can tell from the water profile.
Okay. This is where I...
I hope he does this the whole show.
I'm going to rip Mass off in that description when it's my turn. 100%. Really Van Gogh it. Lose an ear. Come on, throw it. Where'd it land?
So,
Florida.
All right, so Mass landed just south of Long Island.
All right.
In the ocean, though.
how did you describe the beer?
It's a citrusy American pale ale.
All right. I'll jump in.
All right. Hey, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you turn on Rebecca's mic so that when I'm standing over there to stand out of the way, I can still chat? We'll use this. Can be like your what you're thinking, Mike. If you have something to.
Well, I just want to test it first to make sure we got it.
I just
Check,
heard
check.
I can hear it.
Real
Check
mistake.
1, 2.
Real mistake to not eat before this show. I tell you what.
We got a sleeve of fudge striped cookies.
I also have a full jalapeno salami pizza in the car.
I'll take that.
All right, it's in the car. Got it 2 days ago.
Okay, I really liked what Mass had to say about the water profile. I get a lot of that myself. But with that same note in mind, we're going to go towards the Gulf of Mexico. That's
Okay.
kind of my thing.
Here's Arizona.
And Albuquerque. Well, you got the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, I would say so. That was pretty good.
And barely touched land.
Souls?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
It's not like an optional thing. Like you have to.
Mike, you mind if I steal one of those?
I gotta keep track of score.
Just want it to be known that Souls has Mountain Dew lip balm.
Picking that up?
Oh, yeah. Crinkling of the wrapper.
How
Watch your
dare
fucking
you?
mouth.
Going towards the East Coast here.
With what accent?
Yours.
That was a good comeback, I guess. All right. Here we go, Souls.
Okay, about a beer, baby.
So I have a question for you before you go any further.
Yep.
Is there any trick beers in this? Like, will there be something possibly from Canada or Mexico?
No, everything's from the or not from the continental. It's from the 50 United States.
Okay.
All right, rounding out the order.
Well,
I can't remember where they all from, so I didn't want to like exclude Hawaii or
That's
Alaska
fair.
just in case.
I'm having a trouble.
He's heard of the brewery, but he can't remember where it's from.
No. I have a different thought as to where everybody else threw.
So whatever.
So here we go.
There's 12 beers. You can make up.
We're looking at strategy here.
All
Well,
right.
do you want to give what you're thinking at all, since you're the last person?
Now we'll see.
All right.
Real sportsman he
He's
is.
going to save it for the third beer. Let me tell you what I was thinking about on the first beer. Here we go.
Here we go now. Right in the middle of
Were you
Nebraska.
aiming for Nebraska?
Right
Do
in.
you have a reason why you were thinking that?
I didn't get East Coast vibes from this
Nebraska.
That might be funny
Beer.
on the water profile joke. All right.
and it also was.
Fuck
I
you,
was
my
thinking
my
more
water
West
profile
Coast.
joke was hysterical.
So here it is. Three Floyd's Alpha King, a
That actually-
citrus
pretty cool.
American pale ale. Three Floyd's Brewing, located in Munster, Indiana.
Wow.
I was right.
Does anybody want this beer?
Where's Indiana?
Don't dump it.
No, I'm not dumping anything yet. I don't think. Does anybody want it to enjoy for the rest of the show?
Man, I was too far over. I still might have lost.
Really? No, yeah, maybe. All right, you guys can talk about measure.
Why do you think you lost?
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be a
Who?
tight. I mean, between the fucking four of us.
I don't like your little attitude over there. All right.
That was pretty fucking funny.
Eddie Munster.
Eddie Munster.
This is a pretty good beer, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was good.
You like it, yeah?
Kyle, sit over there and shut the fuck up.
No, yeah?
You guys can give your reviews while I do the measuring part.
I thought it was pretty good.
Nice, refreshing. A little
It
bit of
was
hoppiness.
tasty. It was
Yeah.
up Kindle's alley.
I'm surprised you didn't care for it, Souls.
Didn't say I didn't.
Oh, well, you said it smelled like an armpit right off the bat.
Well, that's an endearing term in Kyle's
Well,
world.
well,
It's not a hoppiness that sits on your tongue very long. It's there and then it's gone.
What's the percentage on that bad boy?
72.
Jesus Christ. Not very visible is what it is.
Yeah, 72. So we're all pretty hammered already.
If I had to guess,
9.
it's
And we did this in centimeters last time, but we're doing it in inches because this is America.
Okay,
Yeah.
if I had to guess, I would say 5.8.
you take a look and see if you can find it because I can't.
One with 4.2.
I don't know. It seems a little low there. So
Yeah, I don't think it's a strong beer, Ken.
I think it's got to be at least in the 5 range. Yeah, man, Kevin's in trouble finding it. It's a
Alright.
mystery.
So we got Massey at 1 foot exactly, Kendall at 10.5 inches, Souls at 8.5 inches, and Mock did lose foot and a half an inch.
It's not on there.
At first, I was looking at him like, man, Massey got a 30 centimeters.
It's not on there.
So we don't know the percentage of this beer,
I'm looking it up. Give me a second.
but it was tasty.
Got to see your
juicy.
computer over here. It's
Oh, man.
magic.
It might be one of those things. Is like different states don't have to put. Well, no, it has to be on there because it's sold in Connecticut. Like you have to, but it's got to be on there somewhere.
Master, can I check it?
Yeah, give me your computer.
Oh, it's right here, guys.
It's written.
I'd be pretty pissed. Wow, that's so annoying. All right, do we have guesses?
5.5.
5.8.
Kyle?
4.8.
666.
Well, we're all going to hell there,
That's
folks.
the devil's brew right
Oh, you
there.
thought that was under 5%?
What?
You thought that was less than 5%?
Dude, first of all, who the fuck do you think you are talking to me like that, all right?
Here comes a different accent.
Soul's the man of many accents.
Yeah. Get the fuck over it, eh?
All right, you're just reusing that one. Find
No, I
another
didn't. Okay, I'm Canadian.
The pours might get a little lighter as we go.
I'm
I think
French
just realized we're
Canadian.
kinda-
That's my
doing some good
ancestors.
pours.
Now, if you smell it, you get a Canadian wheat.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of that.
Get this guy a fucking pumpers.
It's not like fishing in Quebec, but it's good.
Great fishing in Quebec.
I'm going to start throwing darts at people.
So this is the Hazy Memory IPA, and it's brewed by one of the largest national craft breweries there is. One of those types of craft breweries that like spans across the country.
It's Red Hook.
Yes, it's in Idaho, Mass.
It's Red Hook.
This is classic Red Hook brew right here.
What are you thinking,
good.
Ken?
It's very rich.
What kind of rich?
Well,
Like big and rich?
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Hit Nebraska.
Hey, so Jack and Neil saw 3 pitches today and 3 grounders.
Man, again, I'm between.
You're up to nothing.
I'm between a couple of options here,
Cancel out. You did up play.
and they are on polar opposites of the map.
So here's a term that's rarely.
So I'm gonna. This isn't gonna give anything away to Massey. If anything, it would only help Mark and Kendall. Just because you wouldn't know this knowledge, but throwing wise, because it would be entirely by luck. That's why I'm not saying it's like it's not gonna change your throw. This brewery, like it has like a satellite brewery and like the original brewery. So if you land in the state where the satellite brewery is, I'll cut your score in half.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of this place again?
I can't tell you that.
The beer. I'm sorry.
Oh, Hazy Memory.
Are we
Going up, Kendall?
Yeah, I'm going up.
All right.
Can I want you to go Montana here?
Oh, and saying that you guys get three questions. We did that last time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
After this throw, because Massey didn't get
Where's
to do
it
this.
from?
No, Massey already threw, so you don't get one.
Yeah, what county is it in?
I can give you counties.
Essex.
It's a pretty good
Are you
chance
gonna throw
guys,
it from
like,
there?
You guys really want to risk that? If like it's like a beer from like Montana, like, in the county, you're like, all right.
All right, so this beer is very good. I was going to say this is something rarely describing a beer. I'm getting some very buttery notes. With that being said, we're going to go upper Midwest.
Where they eat a lot of butter.
Upper Midwest.
Man, I have no bearings. All right.
You hit like dead center Midwest.
Gary, Indiana.
Just north of Mason City.
All right, Souls. Would you like to throw? No, you don't like any of yours.
Well, it was kind of where I wanted, but just too high.
On a scale of like Citizens Bank, Tony Luke's to Pat's cheesesteaks, where would you rank it?
I would rank it probably Citizens Bank.
I'm being serious.
Got an issue there, Souls?
Into the mic.
I don't really have a guess.
So then just throw it and hope for the best.
Listen, the best part is BSing about it.
You just come up with some bullshit backstory.
I just called it a buttery beer. Come on.
I came up with the water profile earlier. Come on.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah, but Mass, that's genius. I want to use that more often.
That was pretty funny, though, wasn't it?
Chaos. Uh-oh. Did Mock give him, like, bad information? Is that why he laughed? I don't understand. Oh, okay.
Jeez.
That was very funny.
That sounded fake.
That was very funny.
Nothing?
It's just interesting. I
A
don't
little Caesar's pizza for lunch.
Haven't had
Once again, going kind of off the rails here.
So you fucked me over there, eh?
Wait, Mock. You're the last one to throw. What were the 2 polar opposites that you had in mind?
See,
Like, I love how he's always reluctant to give away information.
well, no. I had to get near the mic. I had 2 in mind, either California or New Hampshire.
Okay.
So
Pretty
yes.
opposite.
Pretty opposite.
So you're a dick.
So are you splitting middle?
Well,
and
here's the
just
thing, though.
edging your
The
bet?
satellite brewery thing got me. Because I don't know if either of these places have that.
Which one are you aiming for?
Not sure.
All right.
He's gonna go for Indiana and hedge his bets. He went for New Hampshire.
Would you care to reveal what the brewery you thought was?
Sierra Nevada Magic Hat.
All right.
That's a pretty good guess.
My guess was from the good folks at Goose Island.
So, I mean, I'll show you the can. It's going to give it away right away to Mock, at least, and probably Kendall. But
Please don't be Magic Hat.
Let's
It
see
is.
it.
Fuck.
Let's see.
the most famous craft beer of all time, Magic Hat number 9. No, I'm just kidding. From the fine people at LaGuintis Brewing.
Oh.
Fuck.
Fuck what? They're from California. With a satellite brewery in
the
Chicago.
satellites win. Oh, nice.
I wasn't close either way.
So it's Hazy Memory IPA. It is a unfiltered ale.
And I tell you what, that was probably the coolest brewery I've been to.
Yeah?
It was really cool. I'll show you videos.
Anybody want this?
No, thank you.
It's kind of going the opposite way I thought it was going to go.
Kendall's going to be bringing Massey home.
And
He
Kendall's
owes-
still gonna pee in his car.
I can't make it.
Man, Mark, you're an asshole.
Nebraska?
I offered you a friend. I needed a friend, and you ruined my
This
trust.
game is cutthroat. I just came in last on the last throw. I had to make up some ground.
You were in last by 400 fucking feet.
It
That's
was
not
by
true.
like half an inch.
This game really shows everyone's true colors.
That shows your true fucking colors.
Yeah, you want to say that to my face?
I did.
Kind of.
Cheetah print glasses.
All right.
Torso.
Let's see percentage on this one.
Kendall, you were 1.5 inches away from landing in Illinois.
Ah. Love that satellite location.
Once
All right,
again, you're
anybody?
an inch and a half short.
Yep.
Anybody want to guess the percentage on this?
Yes,
12.
I would.
No.
6.2.
No.
5'9".
No. 8.
That's what I said. I'm closer.
You went over.
You said 12, Kyle.
You're not going to the showcase.
So also just for heads up, this can help you guys out if you're like in between states that are closed. If you hit the state, you get no inches. If you're outside of the state, I measure to the capital.
Okay.
All right.
That's fair.
Sacramento's in the north part of California. You're good. Cool. No, I actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm measuring to San Diego.
Bottom of the map.
My dad's
baby.
in San Diego right now.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's getting a hand job in Tijuana, and he just told you he was in San
probably.
Diego.
Tijuana.
Oh, fuck. Give a fuck. Good for him.
All right, so Massey had 18, Kendall 24, Souls 22, Mach 5.
Yeah, Mock's a real douchebag.
It's all right, Kyle. If you had asked me, I would have told you to go for the East Coast after I looked it up.
Siri computer.
You guys are all jerks. Like, I would help you guys out.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, would.
You're a fucking liar.
Kyle, to our credit, we had no idea where those beers were.
Notice the two breweries I said I was fucking wrong.
Yeah, you could have been too fucking wrong.
It just happened to work out.
Yeah, you made it in fucking Oregon.
It's Oregon.
The capital of fucking underage pregnancy. We're not in high school.
I don't know where we go from here.
Follow your Oregon.
You know what's really going to get me? Is I can't see the color. I know one of them is bound to be a stout. I'm just going to really rip it.
Thank you.
Four!
Now, have we, not to give anything away, have we ever had any of these beers? Are these all basically new to all of us? To your knowledge, Paul.
He's a little busy.
I know.
You've had some of these.
Okay.
All right, so this is, it's an ale. I would, yeah, it's an ale. I'm gonna go with ale. For further knowledge can be given with hints. It's an ale, and
You're
it's
not going to tell us the name of it?
the name of the beer.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I feel like I know what this
I
is.
feel like I've had
I
it
do
before.
I do too, but
It's an ale, and its most notable notes are citrus and coriander.
Didn't help me.
Oh, this is Mother's Spice Cabinet. I love this beer.
Paul, would you call this an IPA?
I said it was an
That's
ale.
how
Oh, that's right.
I said it was an ale, and if you wish to have further information, you may use a hint, but you can only use a hint before your throw, and then you get to decide if you want the room to know or just individual text.
Just general question. What exactly is coriander?
It's a spice.
I don't really know the flavor profile off the top of my head, but it's a spice that comes in that little tiny ball thing.
Coriander.
It's like a black peppercorn.
Yeah, it's kind of like a peppercorn.
Coriander.
I don't think it's
is-
as strong as like regular peppercorn though.
No, coriander.
It's not a melt. I know that.
Coriander is something you put in like taco seasoning.
Go ahead, Mass.
Oh, do I have to go first every time?
Oh yeah, you seem to know what the fuck coriander is. So
Oh yeah, I guess you don't have to. So Mark should go first because he's winning at this point. He won the last round. We'll do it like disc golf style, which means that Kendall has the back of the box.
All right.
You know what that means? You win another beer.
I get notes of 5-layer burrito.
I'm getting a little bit of quesalupa.
Nacho Bel Grande.
maybe I do know what it is.
I mean, I've definitely had this beer in a plastic cup before. That's how familiar it is.
The thing is, like, what I think I think I'm wrong with what it is.
Hey, Mock. Coriander is an annual herb in the family Apiaceae. It is also known as Chinese parsley, Diana, or cilantro.
Chinese parsley.
But I don't know where the brewery is that makes the beer. I think I know I'm wrong about.
New Mexico.
No.
Not fun, is it?
It's only fun
All
if
right.
he listen to you.
Oh god.
No, I saw you. Heads up.
Oh.
Nice.
Doorknob.
Mock the delivery. Middle of the map.
All right.
Paul
That's the
secretly
middle.
I couldn't see where it landed.
Pennsylvania.
Ah,
Paul picked up a 4-pack while we were in Philly the other day.
of this?
Sure.
That'd be cool. Hey, what do you say you cue up some Hank Williams Jr.?
All right.
So I got a song stuck in my head.
What song?
If Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie. It's a good song.
You right there, Sol?
Yeah.
So the coriander getting to you? Massey's really studying the map.
Yeah, I mean, what do you have, a fucking quiz?
What's the water profile like to you? Gushing? I feel like a joke that doesn't land.
Yeah. Because it was a dumb joke.
All right, Souls, let's relax.
Paul, are you able to tell us the brewery?
No.
So this has to be a beer that we've had.
Yep.
I might know what it is, but I feel like I'm wrong.
Okay. It's up to you if you want to tell them. Kansas.
Playing it safe.
Hedging the bets.
All right.
What do you think? There's
Oh,
fucking
Paul,
wheat.
that's carrying.
Yeah, they're pretty rough today.
Kyle.
I'm going Massachusetts. I don't hear it.
This is a Texas beer.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I just missed.
He'd give anything for a rethrow.
I tell you what.
Really thought
You hit where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's where the brewery I think it is located, but I feel like it is. It like looks like a New York brewery.
All right. I really have no basis for anything I'm saying here, but I know a lot of beer is made in the Milwaukee region. That's kind of where I'm headed.
Here comes New Mexico.
Oh, your neck! Look at that, though.
All
All
right.
right, Paul, what do we have?
I want to get the exact name
Oh man, I'm wrong.
of the beer. Well, no, not the exact name. Like the exact, like what it, like the style, technically, I guess. Because it's not what I would have ever called it. But like, I happen to have looked it up.
I still feel like I'm wrong.
You know, my phone does this sometimes where like I open it up and it's on a web page, but it won't load.
Just close out the app and then reopen it.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
All right.
Right, Siri computer.
Yeah, Maz.
All right.
Kyle, kill yourself.
So this beer,
He was just brutal.
do you guys want to do the guess percentage thing again?
Yes.
Okay. This beer, known as a spring heat spiced wheat beer, but more commonly known as a Belgian white, is a very popularly produced beer by the Anheuser-Busch Company, and more popularly known by its orange can.
Shock top, baby.
But don't get too excited, Kendall, because not brewed in St. Louis, Missouri, this beer comes from Fort Collins, Colorado.
That's where I was aiming for. Not Fort Collins specifically, Colorado.
It tasted like a Sam Adams.
I knew I was wrong.
I wanted to bring in a beer that Kyle used to be like, this is the best thing I've ever had, to really show him how far his palate's come in beer.
I could not get off a beat of Purple Haze.
I could not get a fucking Coors Light, and I knew it wasn't.
I'm telling you, we've all had
Busted out Coors Light.
we've all had that particular beer out of a red Solo cup before.
Yep.
It also tasted like Sam Adams.
I mean, Sam Adams has a lot of.
Grossness, I know, but
Well, I'm just saying they have a lot of beers that kind of all like.
Hey, you want to
similar
fucking narrow
profiles.
that down?
Well, fortunately, I was the closest, as you guys could tell by that throw. I was not. Missouri.
nah, fucking Kansas City, Mass over here.
It's a city
You guys
mess.
want to play guess the percent or whatever?
Yeah, we're gonna guess.
Just shoot that
four.
down onto Kyle.
All right, let's see.
You know, if you gave us the orange slice, I would have really been
What
on
do we
it.
got percentages? Kendall.
Somebody would have done Blue Moon.
And I would have guessed
4-8.
Blue Moon.
Mock.
4-9.
5-3.
Kyle the closest, but he went over. It's 5-2.
So that means I win.
Yes.
Yeah, rat over there.
You guys just always do stuff.
Showcase.
I spent a lot of money on you fucks.
Mark, this is you, right?
I was in Kansas.
You guys ever see the shock top?
No,
car?
I'm in
To be fair, I
Pennsylvania.
spent a lot of money too.
Yeah, me more though.
Not specifically on me.
Yeah, it was.
So no one's seen the
Was it
shock
more
top
than-
car?
was it
All
more
right,
than
Massey at
$120?
5.5 inches, Kendall at 12,
Per person?
Souls at 23, and Mock
Jesus,
at 24.
was it really? Hell, how much did you spend on those fucking
A
tickets?
lot of money, Mass.
Well, hold on. To be fair.
Yeah.
What? No, I'm just saying. My ticket, like, the majority of it I paid for because I gave him the money last year when we got the tickets. And then it just
that's
ended up getting SeatGeeked. Nobody else paid, though.
Is that true? I thought we paid last time.
It's just like pointing out Kendall on things.
Well, he's a cheap rat.
It's true.
He doesn't buy his own beer.
Only buys you stuff when he's drunk.
It's not true.
Very true.
Although
I bought you cheesesteaks, Kyle, that I ate 3 of.
You were drunk.
although it
It had
is
nothing to do with it. I still would have bought 4. In fact, if I wasn't drunk, I might have bought more. Truth be told, I showed some restraint.
Kendall,
did
tell the
like-
truth. Did you get a beer
God.
while you were up there?
No, I didn't.
I did like a lot when the last rest stop when you told me that Paul dumped out that beer and you're like, man, I'm just realizing I'm not 21 anymore. I think that's why I've been drinking so much. Well, that doesn't make any sense.
It was emotional.
You're like, I'm just so dehydrated.
Yeah, it took a lot of time.
I gotta tell you, the Gatorade was a really strong move on Kendall's part. I wish I had thought of it before we left that gas station.
I bought a Monster, a Gatorade, and 2 water bottles.
I saw you walking out of there with a lot of beverage.
Yeah, it was necessary.
Why did you get the Monster?
'Cause I didn't want to be like fading out on the ride home.
It's funny. You bought a lot of beverages. I bought a Frappuccino because I needed some caffeine but didn't want an energy drink. And then I bought a hot dog and pretzel bites.
Really
Where'd you
got
get
the
the hot dog
nitrates
from?
going.
Nathan's.
I thought they were closed.
The inside was open.
No,
I
they got
needed the
No,
bag
they
of
closed
pretzel
as soon
sticks.
as like we got over there.
Needed
We,
the bag
we
of
got our
pretzels.
thing and then they closed.
I needed the bag of pretzel sticks to kind of settle things down.
Yeah. So this is a dry hopped pills.
Check.
Check.
And the name of the
Don't like
beer.
that.
Do you know the name of the beer or the brewery?
Brewery.
I'll use one of my questions on the brewery.
I'm just gonna give you both.
Okay.
It's Lupolo, the dry hopped pills from Oxbow Brewing.
From Oxbow?
Don't be looking it up.
I'm not. It's a text.
Put the phone down till the end of the darts.
Just having Ashley look it up.
Actually, I was going to have Bruce do it.
Fucking rad.
No, I'm in a hum run pool.
Go ahead and sample.
So
Matt,
it
you're
was
up first.
Ox something? What?
Oxbow Brewing. Wow, that bastard's got Siri recording this thing to send to Ashley. Fucking Siri computer.
Yeah, Souls didn't care for the beer, dumped it right out.
But can
He's
you
so ungrateful.
can you spell the brewery?
I
for
put it
me?
in there.
Where did the dirt? Oh, they're all in the fucking thing still.
You picking that up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right, sorry. Didn't think of it.
If you just take it and just jab it into your leg, you won't pick that up.
Is it?
Or if you do like the Q-tip thing to Kyle with it.
You're actually helping me.
Got a blockage?
Poke that kidney stone right out of there.
Like a skewer.
Unfortunately, you probably won't be able to poke it because it'll just go up more. So you're gonna have to do one of those things where like you get it and pry it to the side and
wedge
then
it.
pull it out.
Stop.
Well, this guy reading the map?
Where would Oxbow be?
Come on, Mass, you got a time limit before I throw the dart
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
looking for Oxbow,
And
Oklahoma.
I know where it's from, and you could just take your bets if I'm gonna guess right or not.
Well, you would guess.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially throw.
Yeah, there you go. Siri computer. Kind of like Siri computer more than Best Buy, but I like Best Buy a whole lot.
Can we get you a blue polo?
That says Siri computer in Best Buy logo.
I will wear it.
Like a yellow vest.
I will not wear that.
Welcome to Best Buy. My name is Siri Computer. What are you looking for today?
Imagine an AI software with Massey's voice.
It would be so fucking annoying.
You're the only 10 I see. Alright,
It's me.
you were second.
I was last.
Here's the deal, too. Some of these beers, I don't know how old any of these beers are. I've had all these beers for like 5 years. I'm just kidding.
All
got them from a single shelf, and it's kind of sometimes hit and miss. Sometimes beers sit there for a while. It could just not be a good beer.
I don't have a lot to go off of here, but I think it's on the East Coast. Going to the Atlantic.
Here we go.
West Virginia.
Is that Virginia?
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Take me home.
Oh, hold up.
Take me home.
Souls?
Little follow-ups.
A little bit of a skip beat.
Oh, it stinks.
Instead of sniffing it, I did the... What do you got, Souls? Any insight?
When I think of a Pilsner, I think of Mass or New Hampshire.
All right.
Okay. I love... Do you actually think that, or is that just what you're going with?
That's what I'm going with.
Oh, okay. It'd be really funny if he thought things like that. When I drink IPA, I really think Wyoming.
And here comes Manitoba.
Delaware.
You know, Kyle, that's kind of where I wanted to be.
All right, Mock Sheen.
Maksheen, where are you thinking?
I have not a clue.
I'll give you a free hint. It's not Canada.
I do know I'm not a huge fan of this beer.
Is that going to go into the dump pile?
I'm actually surprised. I thought you would all care for it.
I'd like this. It just seems very weak-bodied.
Craft pilsners are weird too. Like craft pilsners are different than like mass-produced pilsners. Like even like the Czech stuff.
I make produced pilsners.
Boo.
It just seems.
You did say mass
thin.
produced.
Yeah, sure.
Seems like a
Computer.
thin.
I didn't tell you to tell me a
beer.
joke. Oh, then Lincoln would love it.
Yeah. Anything thin beverage.
That was the funniest thing. Lincoln, what can I get you to drink, Lincoln? I don't know, Sal. I'm looking for something thin.
He didn't really say
Yes,
that.
he did.
I'll tell you what.
And she said, "Do you want water?" He goes, "Nah, thinner."
Your dad's got a pretty snazzy Bills jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one time Mark was dropping me off, and he really wanted to show you a shirt he was wearing, and basically got naked in the front yard.
Guy was wearing like 4 shirts, just kept pulling them off.
Like, I'd never seen a guy tucked in more shirts into jeans.
Had to be so uncomfortable.
Just to take a photo in his garage.
Mock, you should definitely aim for Nevada.
No, I'm trying to think. It's a thin beer, so there's got to be thin people, right? This is America. That doesn't exist.
I don't know. That's some pretty sound thinking.
Thin beers. Some thin people.
Maryland.
Go with your gut.
Ohio.
Pennsylvania for the second time in a row.
There's not thin people there. Just
Should have went for
eating fucking
Texas. They have a lot of thinners.
gallons of fucking cheese whiz.
Here it is. Here's the can. Lupolo dry hopped pills. Production time 6 weeks. Keep cold and enjoy within a year. From Oxbow Brewing Company out of Newcastle, Maine.
Wow.
Yeah! Souls, if your aim was better, you would have taken the cake on that one.
Yeah.
Is there a canning date on there?
Never would have guessed Maine for that beer.
I would have.
Yeah?
I said it.
I can't read it.
Well, you said New Hampshire, so I'll give that.
No, like it's smudged.
the same
Like, it's
thing.
just like black.
They're
Like big-
close.
You suck.
How are you just going to come out
You
like
need
that?
to talk to me.
I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Better set that over there. I'm going to come talk to you.
See, that's the thing. This is an Italian-style fucking pills.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Mark won't stand for
Yeah,
it.
it says. Lupolo.
Aren't you like
Lupolo.
half Italian?
Lupolo is yeah, but Italians aren't known for beer.
Peroni is really good.
Is an unfiltered pills brewed with European malts and noble hops. Named after the Italian word for hop, this Italian-style pills is an homage to the hop-forward pale lagers produced in Italy. Well, take it back.
It's a cool can. It's kind of got that.
I'd like to guess it's 5%.
Well, that's for Kyle. This is for you, buddy.
I don't want that.
Okay.
Is it 5%?
It is. I read it.
I did not like that
I wanted to
beer.
guess.
So, completely off topic while
You can
Paul
still
resets.
4.8. Am I right?
I am going to Scandinavia for my honeymoon in a couple months. I'm scanning on Reddit, and
It's kind of a weird flex.
So you're not going to be at the show that week?
nope, not for a couple weeks.
We'll Skype in.
So apparently Finland has a very traditional dinner or traditional breakfast consisting of hot coffee, vodka, and a cigarette. Definitely going to be getting that for breakfast the 4 days I'm in Finland.
Can you bring me
Oh
back
my
a cigarette?
god, 4 days in a row of that?
There's no way you get it more than once.
And even the one time, Ashton's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'd get it 2 times per meal.
Kendall would get it enough to where he would start smoking the vodka and eating
Like
the cigarette.
this is how they serve it.
That looks excellent. We're gonna have that for tomorrow. I'm gonna smoke out of an empty paper towel tube. Bunch of coriander.
No, I'll definitely be getting that at least once.
And pussy, none.
I'm married already. You think I get any?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you tell me often.
Kyle, I barely talk to you.
You talk to me every Monday.
That's
You also
barely.
don't have kids yet. But you have a dog, so you're trying.
With the dog.
Oh. We don't approve of bestiality here.
What? Talk for yourself, bro. Kendall loves
Jesus
it.
Christ.
And new subject.
Well, the problem is like when you have something like that and the jokes just don't get any better. It's just time to.
When it's just bad joke, bad joke, bad joke.
We're just
So
kinda
this
like
is exactly
drowning.
how I imagine Kyle and Bianca dressing up after they have a kid.
Nah, we shouldn't do this.
I can't read the print.
It's just penises.
Oh, moving on to clear cups.
Much better cups. This looks like the stout.
No, it does not.
Guinness Blonde.
Oh, God, please no.
This is a graham cracker stout.
I drink it.
Oh, s'mores. I think
Hey,
s'mores,
so, I know-
Idaho.
Real quick, you guys can enjoy this before I get into the explanation. I want you guys to know I'm planning a game show for weeks from now. But there's a punishment for the loser. I mean, we don't usually do the gross stuff anymore, but this one's going to have a gross one. I'm just preparing you. It's going to be the grossest car bomb ever.
Okay, can you give us a little bit more detail?
So
It's
how
a
do you make a
Guinness
car
Blonde.
bomb? How do you make a car bomb?
I don't actually know the answer
It's
to that.
Bailey's and Jameson together in a shot glass. You drop it into a Guinness Stout.
All right, hold on.
This okay?
So it's going to be a Guinness Blonde with like tequila rose / rum chata and like
Tito's.
no. It's going to be kind of what's a bad whiskey?
Peanut butter whiskey.
Oh God.
So
Well, I feel like
you guys are going too gross. It's still going to be really gross, but I stuck to tradition. It's going to be a Bailey's Colada, which is a coconut Bailey's
With pickle juice.
with Jameson cold brew
I had
dropped
that
into
the
a
other day.
Guinness IPA.
Oh, those are terrible.
I had the Jameson cold brew the other day. Did not like it.
Do we have to chug it?
It's a car bomb.
It's gonna curdle.
You know, Kendall, it's funny. At one point during the trip, I remember you were talking. You're like, I might get home and get into some scotch if Rebecca's already asleep.
Yeah, I remember saying. But alas, she was awake.
So, this is a golden ale. I won't tell you the name of it. The location and brewery names are both off limits for hints.
I think I got it. I think I go first this time.
And I can tell you, I'll tell you the animal logo is a lizard.
Uh-oh.
You do go first this time.
Shit.
If you want to use a hint, I will tell you what the name of the beer is. Because the name will, it doesn't necessarily give it away, but it gives you a direction to go at least.
Can I have the name?
Do you want it to be known to the room, or do you want me to text it to you?
You can tell the room.
All right. It is. Hold on.
The suspense.
It is Hold On
Hold On.
IPA.
Right after this commercial break.
It is Big Wave Golden Ale. So you guys should all be good friends and use one of your hints for the room, since Mock pretty much gave you guys one of his hints.
Okay. Give me a hint.
No. You have to ask for it before your turn. You want a hint?
What's your hint, Kyle?
I don't really know what other hints to give for this beer because I can't tell you here's the deal. I can tell you the brewery. You and Massey might be able to figure it out, but I know that these two will definitely know exactly where it is.
Is it around water?
All right. Yes.
Okay.
Cool. There's your hint.
Fucking asshole. Someone asked for the brewery name. Ken, it would benefit you too.
I feel like we've really torn this one down now.
Did you really think that there was a beer in Wyoming called Big Wave?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm really in a polar opposite here again.
You can use a hint if you want to know the brewery name.
So we get 3 hints per person?
Per person. Well, should I do 3 hints per person?
I thought it was 3 total.
Oh.
So that's why.
Can I ask for the brewery then?
That's why I was hesitant, because if we had 3 per, then I would.
All right, two per person.
What's the brewery name?
You want to use both hints?
You could text it to me.
All right.
I think I have a feeling after hearing what
your father-in-law to be just texted me and asked me where he can buy horseradish vodka.
Oh,
just make it at your home. You know, it's much better that way. Just Tito's horseradish.
All right, you're up, Mark.
All right, you got it.
Yep. Oh, and I gotta go first.
do you know where it is, Muck?
I know exactly where it is.
You can play this strategically, though.
No.
I'm saying like in a way, you know what I'm saying though, like in a way where like you can like there's different ways to go about it.
So has Mock used 2 of his 3 clues already?
Mark used both of his 2.
I thought he had. I
I
thought we had
changed it
3.
to 2. If you weren't texting,
I missed.
It's in Hawaii, apparently.
Missed by a lot. Should have taken some time to line that up. Fuck. Hey, just curious. How are we measuring, and not that this applies here, but how are we measuring Hawaii to Alaska?
just straight over, I guess.
Oh, just, all right, cool.
I mean,
Oh, you don't even tell us what you're asking?
No, Souls is giving Paul a hint.
Alright, so Kyle's used both his hints now.
Do we get to know what he asked?
He asked what the name of the brewery was.
Oh.
Didn't help.
I figured it would.
Not missed.
Yeah, I botched it. Really fucking mad about it. Ken, I threw a disc today at Leftberry that went pretty far, not where I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
I was on hole 12, tried to do a little flex action, went across the ravine across hole 14.
Ah, there you
all the way down.
go. Basically, just took
Did a
mulligan.
pickup job
Yeah,
on that one.
Yeah, figured as much. All right, I see some similar thinking here. And this kind of holds true to what my feelings are on what this beer is.
Get away from me.
To my knowledge, I think depending on what Mass is,
I don't know why he's yelling back there.
he's just furious.
It's funny, in the blue cups, it kind of looks like you're drinking like a St. Patrick's Day beer.
Is it my throw or Mass?
No, you can just... Massey, go ahead.
What?
Go. While you're standing up, Mass. Care to use a hint?
I'm just following suit.
I really wish I didn't go first.
Roll up the sleeves.
Because you know what's funny? I was right out of the gate. I was between 2 things, but I was right.
What was the other one you were between?
Well, let's see where Kendall goes.
Okay. Well, as aforementioned, it's a big wave, something or other.
Remember, missing the map is 50 inches.
I'm aware. We mentioned a lizard, which is only really evident in Geico and Sobe, and it's definitely from Sobe, is what we're drinking.
Sobe beer.
Sobe beer, delicious. Pomegranate ale. All right, but a lot of ventures down to the Pacific region. That's kind of where I'm headed as well.
So you're going to Florida?
Indeed.
His biggest thing is missing the board.
And he missed.
So, I was between 2 things. And the Golden Ale is what tipped me first, is I thought it was going to be the Cape Cod Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
But once you said the Lizard, I knew it was freaking Kona. Man, I wish I didn't go first that round. That could have been the doozy. But, alas. here we
Oh,
are.
Mets
No,
put
it's
in
why.
Miguel Castro. I'm sorry.
What did I say?
Alas.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying.
Alas, good joke, get it.
I thought I didn't say the right state. I was like, wait, oh, shit.
Wait.
Oh, thank God.
So the funny thing is Kona's actually not from Hawaii.
It's not?
No, it's from Fort Lauderdale.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
100% true. I'm just fucking with you. It's in Hawaii.
I was going to say, they're all like,
Siri
are
was all
mostly...
over it. I didn't want to.
What?
I said Siri was all over it. it.
I'm on Reddit.
You were gonna get there though. Don't act like you wouldn't search something through Reddit.
He was on the Kona subreddit. It's got 4
I wonder
members.
if there is a Kona subreddit.
I'm
Hold on.
sure
So
there
it's
is.
the big wave gold nail from Kona Brewing in Hawaii.
And they make some pretty bad
In fact, we have a bunch underneath the stairs.
beer.
But Paul was absolutely right. As soon as I heard the name, I think we're on the same wavelength there.
There is a Kona subreddit. It has 834 members.
And if you want to have some,
Actually, it's Kona Hawaii, not just Kona Brewing
Oh.
Company.
we have plenty of those underneath the stairs from 2017 or earlier.
Anybody want any of this? There's not that much left.
Nah.
We can just kind of.
I've had 2. I'm done for now.
All right, I'll mention. You guys can do your guess ABV thing.
Yeah.
4-2.
5-1.
But here's the problem. I don't remember whose dart is whose.
The top green one is Kyle.
No, I threw red.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
That top green one is Kyle. The first red one is Kendall. I'm the other green. Massey's the other red.
Correct.
Fucking Kyle. Asshole.
Okay,
You have the
first-
best dart, and you're not.
All right. Guesses. Kendall.
5-1.
4-8.
5-4.
4-4.
I think I said 4-2 the first time, and then changed my answer.
That's our lowest to date, right? The lowest one so far.
Yeah, it's a golden ale.
Yep.
Real bitch beer.
Which one were you like? This one?
Yeah. Now, because I'm in the water, it's measured to the capital, right?
Honolulu.
Is that how it's working? Cool.
So
How close are we to Honolulu?
Massey 5, Mach 4, Kendall 3, Souls 0. Souls not only hit the state, but hit the island in which Honolulu's on.
Nice.
Yeah. Spell Honolulu.
HONOLOU.
Nice. I'll give you one better.
Don't think that's right.
MISSISSS.
That's already wrong.
TEXAS.
Kyle, spell Honolulu.
You know, that was the beer I had the biggest advantage at. Kind of out of the gate, and I blew it.
Tipped your hand. Tipped your hands. All right. All right.
Mike, I'm still one more of these and I'm done. I've ate half of these.
To let you know, Mock was trying to push those on you anyway.
Yeah, you're pretty much going to take those home.
Am I really?
That was the plan.
Oh, all right. Well, we're getting eaten here.
Breaking the sleeve wide open.
Can I spell Washington?
Not right now, no. But
I was nice to you.
listen.
I gave you an easy state to spell.
Listen. I appreciate that. I'd like to keep us on
Oh,
task.
boy.
Ooh, moving to something
Here's the
dark in
stuff.
color.
I don't want those.
Stop. Should make a new rule. There's just not a lot of beer in it. You should finish it. I'm seeing a lot of pouring out beers, and I'm very unhappy about it.
All right, let's
You were on board with it on the trip?
It was the last one, and actually, I can't confirm that because I don't know if
Even
Pat
worse.
finishes beers.
Even worse.
That's gonna bug me to no end.
All right, so I pulled the Kyle method. I googled where are stouts from, and it told me it's from London, England. So that doesn't help me right now.
First of all, you cheat more than all of us. Fucking Siri computer.
All right. This beer, as shown, is a stout. It goes by the name of Little Freak.
Oh, it's a little freaky.
Little Risk.
I'm pretty sure I'm doing better at this game. All right, when I wasn't drinking the beers.
Little Risk. It is a low percent stout, and I'll give you a hint. It's brewed by a. It's you. You've none of you have had this beer before, but you've all had many beers from this brewery.
Kyle's face is when he's just like,
Yeah, I'm not happy.
It's good. I like that.
Yeah, can you like anything?
Not true.
Very true.
I didn't really care for that Kona beer that much.
Soldier up first.
I should probably drink this.
I've had a beer from
Correct.
I've had a beer from
You've all had beers from here.
Are you sure?
1,000% on the show.
Okay.
I'll go one further. Just to, it's not from Connecticut. Just to get that one out of the way.
Good news, guys. It's Coors.
It's Coors.
It's called Coors PM.
What was the name of it?
Little Risk. Low ABV stout. Sorry to give a hint towards your guys' ABV game later.
Me? I thought.
Yes. It's weird how like they use like the way they talk about alcohol and beer is by using the abbreviation for above.
All right. This stout, very tasty, kind of like a iced coffee type
Kendall,
thing
just
going
throw
on.
the fucking dart.
You know, this is a podcast radio show. Why don't you cram it, footage, right? All right. Tip of my hand.
There was almost beer a lot of places.
I think this is from the Northeast. I'm going the Massachusetts, New York realm along those lines.
I'm up. You like softball toss it. Damn. You're too afraid to miss the map, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Machine Wash Able.
Man,
Don't Kevin Nash this thing. Like, he's like, I got nothing for that now.
If I end up being right, can I get half the distance taken off?
If you end up being right?
Like for my prediction.
So
So I'll sacrifice even if it's in the right state.
Alright, so if I'm in the state, can I still get a 0? Just so you guys know, this is not like golf high score ones. I'm just kidding.
I can't find it.
Imagine if you did that, but like hit Kyle on the forehead. Fuck! Where are we going for?
Not there.
Not gonna tell us where? You'll let Massey do his thing first and then tell us?
Yeah, I tipped my hand too early last time. Not gonna let it happen again.
You know, mock spelled backwards is Kona.
Actually, it's ham.
So here's the thing.
Actually, in Czech, it's ham with a silent C.
I think Kyle's right.
Yeah?
Okay.
This is Kyle, right?
No?
No, that's Kendall's.
I think Kendall's right.
Kyle's over there in North Carolina.
Oh, all right. I think Kendall's right. The only place that I think we've had more beers from than Connecticut is from Paul's hometown, Chicago.
I've had a lot of,
I think that's the only way you can guarantee that we've had something from
We had a lot of Missouri beers.
Do you know how many beers we've drank on this show?
That's true, but I'm talking about me specifically.
Do you know how many beers you've had on the show? I've actually... Didn't we do a state thing with beers one time? Where like I brought in beers, from, like a bunch of beers from breweries?
Ah, a little too high.
Why'd you jump?
Like, because it's outside Circle 1.
That's what you missed.
Foot violation.
I'm not picking that up, bitch.
That's fine.
West Virginia.
Just throw it at me.
darn.
Illinois, baby.
I was right. What is it? What brewery is it from?
Huh?
What brewery is it from? I was looking at my phone.
Goose Island, you jackass.
Hey, I was right.
There were so many hints. I was hoping people had so many hints. Like, it's an aquatic bird. Like, I was gonna actually, if Kendall asked for the hint, you know what my hint for Kendall was gonna be? I was just gonna go like this to him and show him because the tab is the star. I think you would have got it. Would you have got that if I showed you that? The tab?
I don't know if I would have actually.
That's because you're not a good fan.
No.
Yeah, he's as observant as a fucking blind rat.
Yeah, a lot of thought went into that insult.
Yeah. I was gonna say mole, but blind mole is fucking
I'm
redundant.
assuming you want to polish this one off.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah, it's considered a session stout, which is kind of.
I tell you what, I did like it.
Yeah, you want it?
No.
I'll split it with you.
I'll pour it out.
Oh, all right, here you go.
No!
Do the ABV thing for them.
6.3.
No.
Whoa. No, it was really wrong. Yeah.
4-1.
5-2.
Is it in the threes?
Lower.
2? 2-4.
2-6.
Wow.
Goose Island finally made a beer for me to enjoy at games. I could drink thousands of these.
It's amazing. I'm going to drink this pretty quick.
That's the way to go about it. That's how you really enjoy it.
No, you got to get it before the ice melts and waters it down.
That's right.
Then buy 4
Kendall.
cheesesteaks.
That's how I drink my milk.
Hey, what happened to that pretzel? Did you
Souls.
eat that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Souls ate that.
Fucking terrible, by
I
the way.
remember you go, this is gross.
It was like wet.
Well, it was in my jacket for an entire baseball game.
What was funny is he's like, I have to say this pretzel. You're just like, blah, 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 blah. All right.
All right, Kendall 10.5, Massey 6, Mock 6, Souls back-to-back donuts.
What?
You got 0 in
We
Illinois.
landed in Illinois.
So you lied to me. That
Yeah,
was
we
fine.
lied to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it
It
didn't really.
didn't make a difference for what you were doing. I would have only like said something if you were like, oh, and then you were like, so I think it's North Carolina. Then I'd be like, okay, never mind, that's Kyle's.
West Virginia. Song stuck
So,
in
would
my
you guys guys
head
like the beer?
now.
It wasn't that bad in other stouts.
Well, it's because it's so low ABV, it can't be overly like overly any like heavy stout flavor.
Bracket break.
You guys kind of want to.
And there goes the bell.
You guys kind of want like a somewhat standings ish
What?
halfway
Calm
through.
down.
I do.
All right, I'm gonna ballpark it because I don't feel like adding up. So, Mock, looking at this, you
Are in last place.
no,
We said we had
you're somewhere in the 50s.
All right.
Souls, you are also somewhere in the 50s, even with
Man,
2 zeros.
You've had 2 zeros and we have the same score.
Well, he had two 2-footers.
You suck.
Uh,
Love you, Kyle.
No,
Kendall, you're somewhere in the 60s, probably the high 60s.
Oh yeah, 69.
Nice.
Nice.
fucking nerd.
And Mass, you're probably somewhere in like the high 50s, low 60s.
What did I say?
Am
That?
I in last place?
I don't know.
No, you're probably in third place. If I don't know without I don't do actually adding it up. They're close. Massey and Souls, Mock and Souls,
Thank you.
Kyle and Mock.
You've been
Kyle,
calling me
Kyle.
Massey a lot lately.
So who's in first place?
I am. Thank you. High 60s is now the no. Don't want to go with that joke. Forget it. Moving on.
I got to pee real quick.
All right.
Yeah, I was just saying, what about a quick break? quick urine break.
Do you guys have to pee?
Yes.
All right. Well, hold on. Paul, we're going to go to a quick break. Is that cool with you?
Nope.
All right. Well, Paul is getting more beer ready. We'll be back right on the other side.
Enjoy this song by John Denver.
Aha. Close.
Home of the Peter Pinot Show. Peter Pinot Show. PPRN Radio. Home of getting sports with Drunk on Monday nights. PPRN Radio. Non-stop commercial-free music. PPRN Radio.
It's the politically incorrect show. Show left, right. Bring it. Nobody's off limits on PPRNradio.net. PPRNradio.net. The station that's home with your wife. While you're at work, we keep her company. We keep her happy.
And now, back to getting sports with Drunk on the PPRN Radio Network.
Welcome back to Getting Sports with Drunk. Assholes we all are. All right, there's a new beer poured, gentlemen. Sample. Is that your throw?
Maybe.
I don't think you got first in the last one.
I believe Kyle did.
got first.
Is this a Pilsner?
Could be.
Souls did get first. Oh, sorry. This is a craft style lager. It's one of those beers where, like, how to describe it. When you hear like you guys are all familiar with this brewery, and when you hear the name, you think a certain place, but it's actually brewed in a different place. It's kind of like all I can really go with. You've all had this beer before.
Okay.
I'm sure you kind of figured that out the minute you tasted it. And I believe we're still on 2 hints each for Mass and Kendall.
You got a hint?
Mock and
Oh, it was only those total?
what?
It was only 2 total?
Yeah, it wasn't 2 per beer.
Oh, man. All right. Lesson.
If you and Kyle can discuss if you guys want each to have 1 extra hint.
No, it's fine. That's my
No,
misunderstanding.
I'm saying, but if you guys each want an extra hint, that's fine. But they just also get an extra hint. So you guys can each have 1 more.
I'll
but then
give
they
Kendall nothing.
Huh?
Kendall gets nothing.
Kyle's like, fuck, come on, man.
Are you going to Missouri?
No, I was just being an asshole.
Well, you just going Missouri?
Oh, can.
You're lucky it's on the map, though. Next up is Maxine. Kendall, not going to any hints, huh?
I think I know exactly what this beer is,
Yeah.
and I just don't think I could possibly get there. And that's the worst part of knowing.
Is that your dart skills don't equate to
Yep.
your beer knowledge?
What is it, Ken?
Can't tell you.
Why?
And I could be totally off base because I don't want to give it to that guy.
Ha ha, he says you suck.
No, I'm just saying that he has the ability to get it where it
I've
needs to
given
be.
hints to the room, and now you're screwing me over.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah.
You don't want to give it to that guy. Can you tell me?
I'll give you a hint, Mass. Something that's not usable, but it's a hint.
You said it's a lager?
Craft style lager.
Is that a funny way to say Hefeweizen?
Bingo!
It's funny, if you sneeze while you're saying lager, it comes out Hefeweizen. Go ahead, ask me what kind of beer Budweiser is.
Hefeweizen.
I like the correct pronunciation there.
Huh?
I like the correct pronunciation there.
Nobody understood a word you just said. Fucking sunflower seed Siri.
I think the funnier thing would be like Geek Squad Massey.
Geek Squad Nazi? Nah, it doesn't have the same ring to it.
I know, but like
GSM?
ah,
GSM.
Good Siri morning.
Alright.
Giving Siri mass. Man, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania!
Alright, Mass, you're up.
Kendall, give me a hint.
Okay, Mass. I will give you a hint.
What a dick.
I don't think this is going to help anybody.
I think it's really funny that like he's giving him the hint instead of getting the hint himself.
I could be totally wrong.
Okay.
Alright. I think this particular brewery has very eclectic can art.
Okay. I got this.
I don't even know what that means.
Neither does Kendall. He
No,
meant
I
to
do.
say electric.
boogie oogie woogie.
I'm gonna take you down to, or I'm gonna take you to Electric Avenue. We saw like 30 of that guy in Philly.
And in the streets of Philadelphia.
You know what the best part of the trip was?
Leaving?
That, but we also didn't have to see that stupid fucking Nick Foles statue.
Tell you what, though, that was the first time that I've been to Philly and seen it, but that was the first time we've been to Philly for a trip and seen the Rocky statue.
Yeah, we should have ran up those steps.
Yeah, that line was not long at all either.
Is there a line?
To take the picture with the Rocky statue.
Oh, I meant to just run up the steps.
Yeah, but I would have taken a picture with the Rocky statue.
I feel like I know exactly what this beer is.
What is it?
And well, I want to see. I'm probably not going to be able to get there. I just won't be able
Can
to.
you then
So what are
fucking
you trying
say
to
it?
bargain for some extra
I'm
points?
trying
here?
to bargain for points. If I get it exactly right.
No, you gotta throw the dart. That's the game.
Yeah, I'm
Just
aware.
tell us what it
But
is.
you guys have nothing to base off of. All right. I'm going to say what I think.
Based off what you tell us, you asshole.
Okay. I think this is Narragansett. And I'm throwing for New York.
You know Natagaser's not in New York, right?
Paul, was he correct?
This craft style lager,
That's a yes.
while being known for a Rhode Island brewery, but brewed exclusively now in New York, with some special blends being brewed in Pawtucket, Connecticut. This lager that's made on honor and sold on merit is the Natagansett Lager.
Yep. And I'm in Lake Erie.
Pennsylvania coming in.
I did not know what do you mean by eclectic canner?
I feel like they have really cool can art, like the one with the lobster pots
Yeah,
on
but
there.
eclectic was not the right word.
Yeah, no, eclectic is like very like unique and special.
What's that word
having-
mean?
Eclectic.
I'm not even being a dick. I just don't know.
Well,
Composed of elements drawn from various sources.
thank you.
All right, fucking Siri computer.
I might as well fucking lean into it with you assholes.
You know what? My dart wasn't that bad.
Yankees lost to the Orioles 8-7.
Did they really?
No.
Anyone want to guess not a gasset?
But they were up 7-0.
They won 7-0.
Okay. I got a win out of Jordan Montgomery. Just picked him up.
Nice. Any percentage guesses?
3.2.
4-7. 4-7.
2 4-7s?
I said 4-7.
Oh, I'm sorry.
5-2.
I'm going to go 5 on the dot.
Hi, neighbor.
Huh. I thought I'd be able to find it right away.
Yeah, it helps when you know how to read.
Never learned.
All right. Souls 4, Mach 4.5, Kendall 6.5, Massey 7.
Wow.
Only because the capital of New York is more north.
Well, be more strategic.
Shut up, Kyle.
You landed in Canada.
Yeah. You landed in Pennsylvania.
Which is a U.S. state. Canada is not. We're
Yeah,
playing
no, it's
U.S.
5
states.
on the dot.
5 on the dot? Yeah. I've drank plenty of these. So bummed. You know, it's just like, imagine like you have the open layup, and then you go and get stuffed by the rim. That's what it felt like.
I've had a few fast break layups where I really overran it and rocketed the ball at the backboard.
Yeah.
I've done that a lot.
I was pretty good at that.
It got to a point where Brendan Reed always had to follow me. And then he would do the same thing.
It's a good
man,
strategy, though.
double it?
Yeah. He was the king of fast break because he was so fast when we were younger. Fast break, wide open layup, fucking 900 miles an hour off the fucking back.
Oh, yeah. I used to hit it. I'd get too excited, come in real hot, botch it.
And then my fat ass was too slow to go get it.
If I had to go left-handed,
That's rough.
Actually, our former friend here, Jeff, used to always follow me.
He's still our friend.
Well, our former colleague.
Right. Former podcast radio show colleague.
He always had to follow me up on those.
Thank you.
All right. This session style IPA, regarded as the most popular low ABV IPA in the craft beer world. I can't tell you where it's from, brewery-wise, or the name. I can tell you, though, that you've all had it, and that the can is most known for its station wagon artwork.
Okay.
Kettle. Okay.
I think I know what it is.
I think so, too. Guess who's not getting anywhere close.
And Souls, you're up first.
Yeah, I really wish it wasn't.
I think I know what it is. I'm not totally sure where they're located, though.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about it. I have no idea.
So I'd like to ask the same thing. You know, if I have the right beer, do I get points?
Oh, if you can tell me the exact beer, you get a 0. Yeah.
What's the name of the
No, wait a minute.
Actually, if you get the right beer, not only do you get 0, but we double Kendall's points from the Narragansett round.
Hey, Paul, what's the name of the brewing company?
Founders.
Yep.
Might as well
Kyle.
do you know what the name of the beer is?
You fucking lied to me.
I had to go.
Is this? I mean, not that it helps. Is this the all day?
The All Day
IPA.
Now, I knew that, but I couldn't tell you where they're from.
Look. You asked Massey to ask what the brewery name was. You were massaging his shoulders, which is
The thing about it, man. I mean, that's what I thought it was anyway. But I don't know where they are.
They're not in the Atlantic, though.
I don't think they're over there.
We are going to be drinking a beer that's located on an island off the Atlantic. Just kidding.
Bermuda.
No.
Kyle, I asked the fucking
This is
question.
the only
Get
time
back
Bob will let me touch him.
Yeah. Oh. Is it my turn?
Si, senor.
So, wait, Paul, we're having the Rikers Island Shandy. Is that next?
The Rikers Island Shandy.
No, it's the.
I see. Ready for something?
I had a thing to say, but I was going to say the wrong word, so I had to bail on
He
it.
was trying to go toilet wine somewhere.
I could. I wanted to say Alcatraz, but I had wrong
It's not
words
the
in my head.
Atlantic.
No, I know, but I was going to make an Alcatraz joke, but I couldn't get a different word out of my head.
What Nicolas Cage movie is based on Alcatraz?
Should have stuck with it, Cam.
Oh, it's National
know.
Treasure 3.
Nope.
Search for the Key.
The Rock.
Yep. Alcatraz is known as the Rock.
But Nick Cage was in Face Off, which took place in Alcatraz too, wasn't it?
I don't think
I don't think so.
Here comes Mass with the movie trivia.
The one Face Off was with John Travolta.
And Nick Cage.
Yeah,
Nick,
but that
Nick
wasn't.
Cage
I
is
don't
in
think that was an Alcatraz. I'm saying, but I don't think that was having anything to do with Alcatraz.
I don't know. I've never watched the movie.
I'm just taking a random fucking guess that Nick Cage
You know,
is
it'd be
the
so
Alcatraz.
funny if Massey battled the plot down. Like, no, but I've
I
never
feel
seen
that.
it.
Pretty fucking good, Kyle. Thanks for that.
You know, Souls took a class for a day, and he probably would have been really good at it, but just didn't stick with it.
The problem is what would have happened is like when Kyle sneezed and got like snus juice all over you. Where you going? Well, you in Oregon. Was that where you were aiming?
Yeah.
All right. You're up.
Me?
Kendall, do you
But
care to take? A
I
hint,
also
though?
could.
I'm sorry?
You can use a hint if you'd like. I'm just saying, or you can save them.
How many beers do we have left?
You're
I don't want to sit down and waste it.
not gonna wait.
Getting on an update.
Yes.
Bottom 8, 1 out, bases loaded.
Okay.
They just brought an Aaron loop.
Oh, God. 4 left?
Yep. What's the? You can save them. I'm not pressuring you. I just want to remind you because I know you'll forget.
No, I think I will use one.
Do you have a question in mind?
Yes.
Oh, where is it?
So can I ask a question? Like, is this brewery located in the Northwest United States?
No.
Okay. All right.
Is that a no? He can't ask that, or a no to the
No
answer?
to the answer.
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go
Can
with
I
my
ask,
second.
am I really wrong?
You can ask. I will not tell you though.
Can you text it to me?
No. Because you'll find out in 2 days.
Can I give you $1?
Like for nothing?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So, as we all know, Founders is located in New Hampshire, of course. But Mock threw me off the trail by throwing it the West, which is also a pretty good... I could see it, especially by their cane art. That seems like an Oregon location. But, after getting the intel from Paul, it's 100% New Hampshire. All right. Concord,
Strip for
here
me,
we go.
Paul.
Did I get New Hampshire? I got New Hampshire. I've never done that before.
So excited.
Got to know Washington.
Man. I'm either the winner or the real big loser.
Well, did you hear Kendall's question for his hint?
No.
He asked if it was in the Northwest. I said no.
I got no fucking idea. Hedging my
Oh,
bets.
Kendall, Harper's up.
Yikes.
Oh, fuck.
Doesn't mean anything.
That's not hedging my bets. I bet to aim for Iowa.
Come on, boys.
Founders Session IPA, most popular session IPA in the craft beer world. Some say it's so good and so easy drinking that you could drink it all day. The All Day IPA
Don't say Iowa. Don't
from
say
Grand
Iowa.
Rapids, Michigan.
Hey!
I don't know why I thought that was real West. Because I'm thinking Founders like fucking hippies.
No, listen, that's a... I had no idea.
Never liked this beer.
He likes it even less now.
But I knew, as soon as you said the station wagon thing, I knew it.
That's not a bad beer. What did you like about it?
It's not good.
Oh, could you elaborate?
Well, that's what it is.
Souls?
Just, I mean, I'm sorry that, Kendall has the palate to drink rat piss and say it's good.
Wow.
But,
God, just come at me like that.
All right, ABV. What do we got? Kendall.
All right, 5.9.
Mock.
It's a session IPA.
I don't know.
4-2.
Kyle.
4-4.
Price is Right rule. Kyle wins. 4-7.
You know what sucks? I just read it on the fucking can.
Paul, you want to hand that to Kendall?
Have Kyle hand it to him.
He hit Harper.
Did he? Stupid.
It's a real out of context thing to be saying.
Yeah, I want that over the board. Why did we not just go this way?
Fucked up.
All right. Massey, 0. Kendall, 10.5. Souls, 10.5. Mock, 29.
That one hurt.
Kendall, I'm really impressed that you got the state you're aiming for, and I'm sorry that I wasn't right.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Do fucking better next time.
No clue.
He knows.
From YouTube's up.
So it's
Kyle, we can't do this.
Yeah, you got to stop doing that.
I'm talking to Kendall.
All right.
No, but you're like
It's a
commentating
radio
on game
show.
That's not even like being watched in here.
He can game cast it the same.
Shut my back.
What?
You scratch
I
my
like
back.
the all-day IPA. It's a fine beer.
There's no beer you don't like.
That's not true. I don't really care. We do this every time. I don't really care for any cervezas.
Would you drink it?
Not willingly.
Hey, Mark. Question for you.
What does this mean? But you're saying a beer I don't like versus drink is totally different.
But it shouldn't be.
But no, because I mean, some drinking is just to get drunk. That's the
Let me
intended
tell you
purpose.
something,
It's an
bro.
alcoholic beverage.
You went pretty hard and didn't hurt.
Tell you what, a couple weeks ago, slammed a bunch of Coronas.
Box.
So again, well, I don't really like them, but I
Well,
drank
no.
20 of them.
No, it was 14.
Man, these cups suck.
Dollar General, baby.
Like that
These
one's
are some thin.
Yeah, that
cups.
one's warping from the cold. All right, so this is a craft pilsner. This brewery, I'm 99.9% sure everybody in this room has had at least a beer from them. I'm not, but I couldn't. Probably not the same beers. What? What are you doing right now? No, I'm not stealing third.
Damn.
I couldn't tell you which beers. I mean, I probably haven't even heard of some of the ones. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I know people have had some. I know we've had this brewery on the show before. Not like as a guest. It's not like we've drank it on the
We
show.
get to know the name.
I can't tell you the name of the beer or the brewery. Because the location in which this brewery is located is in the name.
Utah.
I don't care if I fucking lose. I'm fucking going for it. That's what I thought it was anyways when I first went.
When you first had Lent?
And his belly button. Stacy's mom.
This gotta go.
Hey, Paul. Would you say that this brewery is in the near or on the West Coast?
Is this your final hint?
Yeah.
No.
Not near or on.
It's not on the West Coast. I don't know. I'm not going to do this like loose definition of what's near. It's not in the Pacific time zone. All right, is that better? Can I make it clearer for you, I guess?
Las Vegas Brewing.
Home of the Gamblers IPA.
Oh, man, I've been drinking this beer for the past 10 minutes, and it was just fucking dip spit.
Oh, no.
He said no to
I'm
the
a lot
north.
less confident when I first came
Kendall,
up
he
to
said
this
no
word.
to the west, right?
I think so, yeah.
Mark.
Just one little
Oh,
touch,
no,
one
God.
pinch.
Oh, please.
I'll buy you a snack.
They're just
next
so
week.
sensitive.
I don't want beer. Touch it.
Fucking talk as it's ready to go.
Well, you're right. You're right.
I mean, we're waiting for you to take your 14th hour of throwing a dart.
Mark, let me ask you. We actually haven't talked about this. We can talk about it as this goes.
You're talking to Sean Watson, aren't you?
I'm talking Sam Darnold.
We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
We'll have some time, I think. No, a little bit.
I don't care about Deshaun Watson.
Tell you what, I'm throwing last this round.
Yep.
Kendall, you're up.
I'm up.
It's well, you and Kyle tied to decide.
Kendall, you're up.
All right, I'm up.
Man, Kendall, as always, is the last one with a hint because he jews him to the end.
You think if we lobbed a dart at him, he'd catch it?
Yeah,
No.
that'd be the one time he would catch it. Point side through the hand.
Yeah.
Into the eyeball.
All right, so
Both eyeballs.
I feel like we've seen a lot of beers.
And the dick hole.
How would you get one dart into two eyeballs?
Anyway,
Lawn dart, logger needle.
on the east side of
Catch it sideways.
Mississippi. So I'm going to kind of go a little west on this one, but not too far.
Kendall, am I in Missouri or Illinois?
Missouri. St. Louis, pretty much, essentially. All right, here we go. Illinois, basically right on the border of Indiana. Spat everywhere.
All right, Solzy.
Solzay.
Mark, you know what this is?
We had queso burgers for dinner.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
pepper jack cheeseburgers with queso tortilla strips and jalapenos.
That sounds fucking
On
delicious.
potato rolls.
Who cooked?
Bobbert Souls.
Bobbert is the grill master.
No, he's not.
Kyle, just because you don't like his food doesn't mean he's
I love
not
my
a
dad's
good
food.
cook.
Just not that.
Yeah. He's definitely not the master of taking care of a girl.
Oh, it's flaming up again.
All right, there we go. No, I was more talking about people talking.
Is Massey throwing again?
Bitch.
So, what are you thinking, Souls?
I don't know.
All right, so just go with that.
Oh, like, everything tastes like the Northeast.
All right, I don't really know what to go with that. And every beer just smells like a Yankee Candle.
One of my favorite moments from the weekend Philadelphia trip is we just got done eating Pat's cheesesteaks. We kind of pulled ahead, and Kyle he kind of fell back a little bit, walking by himself, slow lady. He's like, man, I just want to take in the city.
Yeah, like he used to live there. He cheers for a sport team from there, and it's like it's his fucking second home.
He's secretly an
All right,
Eagles fan. He was cheering for the Steagles back in the day.
Steagles.
I can't wait for that Nick Foles session to get delivered to Mock's front porch. All right. Gentlemen, you just enjoyed a craft Pilsner. I don't really know what else to say about it, but this brewery's got some pretty cool can artwork.
Would you call it eclectic?
Sure.
All right.
And I don't really know how else to do it besides just giving you the name. And then this is the Connecticut Casual Pilsner from Beard Brewing.
Huh.
Fuck.
Tastes just like the Northeast.
Mark, did you go Colorado?
Yep.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. That's like, I was debating between there and Colorado. Like, not where I went, but like, I was like Colorado.
Yeah. I had no idea where to go. No clue.
I was doing pretty good.
Steep slope, they call that.
All right, boys. What do we think the ABV is?
5.2.
5.2.
I said it already.
All right, 5.4.
4.9.
Kendall is the winner by Price is Right rules. 5.1.
I saw it on the fucking can again.
Maybe you weren't busy cheating with your Siri eyes.
Well, I was just handing the can over. Well, at least I get to throw last again.
Because that's gone so well for you.
That's my advantage.
All right. Souls 9.5, Kendall 12.5, Massey 15.5, Mock 24.5.
I'd like to see if I could get one far enough away where that tape measure doesn't reach.
Some real coast to coast action.
Tell you what.
If there's one that you're super confident is California, go to Maine.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
My favorite part of that trip was the disc golf course. That was a really nice course.
Yeah, we played 27 holes.
Not one syringe.
Yeah. It was a pretty clean park.
Pretty sure we saw Philo.
I was pretty uncomfortable leaving my car there because I thought I was going to get carjacked. But we were never more than 300 feet away from it.
That's not true.
It's not true at all.
Well,
the first hole was like 280 feet in the opposite direction.
Listen.
Well, it turned into a very happening place by the time we got there for what,
7:45.
And there was a few cars there, but we got back around a little after 11:30, and they had like a food truck there, and
Did they really?
Guy selling some really jacked up burgers.
Yeah. I don't, were there discs for sale? Is that what we're looking at? Yeah, it was like a party in the park.
Well, it was just a few guys there.
Okay, well, you know, thanks for helping my story out. You know, gotta be great on a newscast. Thank you.
All right. This brewery is known for its. Well, I'll give you the name of the beer first. It's called Zen Garden. It is a double dry hopped New England IPA. This brewery is known for its extremely eclectic can art. In fact, so much that the can art isn't just a label, it's a wrap around the entire can. The artwork entirely encompasses the whole can.
What was the name of it?
Zen Garden. It's a double dry hopped IPA.
I like double dropped better.
Yeah, it was dropped twice and then shipped. I guess I'm done giving information. I'll wait for you to throw it so I don't throw you off.
What kind of beer did you say it was?
It's a double dropped IPA.
I thought you said New England IPA at first.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I feel like that should have been mentioned the other 2 times you said something.
What? I said it was a New England IPA.
The first time, then you just said double dropped IPA.
Because I said it was a New England IPA. So I can say, that's the best thing about the brewery world these days is you can say something is a West Coast IPA. It doesn't mean shit about where it's from anymore.
That's true. You gotta tell you, I'm really disappointed. I was searching real hard to try and find a mini Nick Full statue just to ship it to Mock.
Is this our final beer?
Use the hint.
I feel like I know what it is.
I think I know too.
Yeah? Then I know when to use it.
Well, good friend you are.
Well, you just crapped on my story.
That was a bad story.
It wasn't. It wasn't. Whose throw?
It's either you or Mass.
Me? All right.
Come on, use that hint.
So should I buy this from Mock?
No.
No? Alright.
You would never wear it. It's a waste of your money.
That's fair.
What is it, a shirt with a fucking statue? Or the play?
Philly.
Play? Yeah.
Okay. So Paul said something about eclectic can art, and that resonated with me very much so. And I think we've had beers from this place before in some capacity, and that's why I'm throwing.
Paul, have I had a beer from this place?
I don't know if you've had one from this place, but I know you are interested in it.
Where's Leinenkugel from?
Can you whisper in my ear what you think it is? Thanks. You want me to pierce your nose later with this dart?
If it helps my
yeah, we'll do it on the deviated side. Really open you up.
Kendall, now that you've thrown, do you want to use your hint?
No.
He was kind of like, the first thing he was like, wait, does that help me?
Well, it gives me an advantage.
Where's my reverse
Mass, you
card?
get to throw one dart.
Oh, that's one thing we didn't have this round. The emergency.
For the end.
Oh, it's at the end. I guess I did so bad last time I had 2 chances.
Well,
Jesus Christ. Upper Canada, Quebec, baby.
Oh, that's in some cold water right there. Fuck! Where are you aiming there, Mark?
Illinois.
That's where I was also aiming.
Pipeworks?
Pipeworks.
It's incorrect.
Really?
Fuck.
Yep. This brewery...
I didn't even drink the beer.
You got so hung up on the artwork.
I did.
The beer on this one's not really going to help. It's just a fun to try it.
It's actually really good. This is a bad idea.
He's in Nevada, Paul.
No, he's in California.
Is it?
Probably doesn't count.
That's East
This
California.
brewery, known for its logo, a popular large type of pair of shoes you can find at the circus. Clown Shoes Brewing from Ipswich,
stuff from Clown
Massachusetts. I didn't know, but I knew you really wanted that one beer from there.
No, we did the 3 Clown Shoes thing on the show once. That 12-pack, remember?
I remember you really wanted a beer from there because you asked everyone to look for it.
I tell you, I got Pipeworks in my head like right off the bat.
Yeah.
That was a good guess, though. I didn't. That probably would have been on my radar.
So you guys want my honest truth?
Yeah.
I also thought Pipeworks, but thought it was in New York.
Oh, well, hey, Joel's good on you.
You want my honest answer?
Yes.
I went with New England IPA.
Mass, good on you.
Who was this one?
Me. I believe so. Missouri.
Yeah, Kendo was the higher one.
Clown Shoes, though.
There was a while, and maybe not a while, but I'd call it a good 6 weeks where I was buying a Clown Shoes bomber like every day.
Wow.
Holy crap.
They were just like on the way home.
Yeah, I better grab one of these.
All right, Kendall, 19, Mock 17, Massey 8, Kyle 2.5.
Very nice.
Completely by accident.
Yep.
They're still in California.
Fucking man. God damn it.
Send it back.
Hope Nick Foles becomes a giant.
Oh man, Nick Foles and Deshaun Jackson and Kyle Rudolph.
Deshaun Jackson already signed. Thank God.
Does it mean next year?
Oof. Nick Foles almost was a giant. Once. And, good thing we have gunslinging Dave Gettleman. Didn't do it.
No, but he'll trade 3 first rounders for 3 first rounders. Nick Foles for Saquon.
This is going to be a dark one, guys, just so you know.
Oh, I'm stoked.
It's going to be a dark one, Kyle.
Yeah.
So, Teddy Bridgewater, 2 years, $39 million remaining on his contract with the Panthers. Not going to be playing for them this year.
He'll get moved.
Houston.
Patriots.
Good call. Good call.
What's it called?
I won't do that.
Do not like this.
Why?
Try it, man.
So it's a sour.
Ooh, that's good.
You are so weird.
Paul, I'll take that can.
This beer smells like nothing.
It tastes delicious.
Brewed by Aslan Beer Company. This is the Soggy Frog, a sour tropical double IPA. A sour IPA brewed with Brett yeast, pineapple, coconut, papaya, and nutmeg.
It's actually pretty good.
I will use it.
Ooh.
I'm up again, right? Can you repeat the brewery?
Huh? Aslan Brewing Company. Do you want a thing for the room, or do you want it for yourself privately?
It actually wasn't that bad.
Should do it for the room, Ken.
So has everyone used a private and?
Mock used a private and a public. Kyle used
a private
and a public. Massey was
2 publics.
2 publics, and you were 1.
I thought I'll do 2 publics.
No, you were a public, right?
Yeah, so I'll use another public to
Okay.
even things out.
All right.
Okay.
Or if you want, it can be private with you and just one other person. If you want to single somebody out and make 2 enemies for the rest of the
You
game.
should do that.
No. I'll just make it.
Because Mock really wants your help, but doesn't want them to have it.
I'll make it a full public. Trying to think of like.
You guys,
breweries
this
that
is
are
public.
good.
You guys can chime in if you want to, like, for questions, give them
I'm
ideas.
trying to think of.
Otherwise, we'll be here all night while he tries to think.
Well, I want like breweries besides 2 roads who are going like really heavy sour, and I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that's helpful.
So you're just gonna throw it without.
I know who I think it is. I just don't know where they are.
Beer Company.
It's Aslan Beer Company. I already said it.
Oh.
Is that who you
Nobody
thought it was?
I don't think anybody in this room's ever had a beer from this company.
Okay,
Mark, is that who you thought it was?
No.
Who'd you
Hold
think
on,
it was?
All right. Is this brewery located on the east side of the Mississippi River?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, where's the Mississippi?
Can you show me?
Yeah, it's in the Mid-Atlantic.
All right, Kyle. North, south, east, west.
There's a compass somewhere on the map.
I
Now
think
they
it's
say-
folded.
Righty loosey, lefty tighty.
Georgia.
South Carolina.
You ever said Georgia just went for it? All right.
I don't know.
I think it's Mass.
Oh. All right. East of the Mississippi.
The fucking stepchild is throwing last this time.
The cool-headed stepchild.
Red-headed.
It's settled into a brownish
It
gray.
is.
Show him your cock. No, show him.
I mean, you showed all of Philly.
Well, I showed.
A car full in Philly.
Yeah.
Just so you know, there were kids in that car.
Yeah. They're looking for you.
I'm glad we got out of there.
No, they're coming here.
You know that makes us all accessories, right?
No, it doesn't.
They didn't see much. They saw just a chicken nugget in the sun.
The backseat chicken select tender.
I'm crispy, though.
Okay.
Why so hard?
Mock?
K.
So what?
K. What? K.
Okay, Derry.
What?
Derry, okay.
K.
Okay, Derry. Okay, Derry.
Old Faithful.
Pennsylvania. I like how that time you aimed for it, you almost missed it.
Yeah.
All right, Kendall, you're up.
This is our last beer.
No, one more.
Okay. So as you guys know, it's east of the Mississippi. So we're gonna probably throw over here in Arizona.
Dry heat. It's a dry heat.
Dry heat. Dry heat.
Well, no, they just... I was going off the BuzzFeed article from this morning. The Mississippi was redrawn.
Oh, no.
It took a while. They really got it done, though.
Almost off the map.
Farted from the laugh. All right.
I was going for Maryland. Oh, it stinks.
Here it is, the Soggy Frog, the Sour Double IPA brewed with oranges, coconut and nutmeg from Ashland Brewing out of Alexandria, Virginia.
Yeah.
I was close.
This is a really nice can art. Very minimalistic.
Thanks, Van Gogh.
All right.
Second time you that joke. Sour's usually low, right?
Sure.
Traditionally speaking.
Depends.
All right. 4-6.
4-7.
Kyle?
4-8.
All right. Well, Kyle wins just by being a dickhole. It's 8.5.
Wow.
I was going to take 1 point over Kendall no matter what he said.
Knew that.
Knew that. Bet.
Should have said 4-10.
Should have said 8.5.
It's a math joke for you fellows out there.
All right, so Souls 4, Massey and Mock 5, Kendall 6.5.
Darn.
This guy sucks.
Careful. Last time you said someone sucked, you threw 2 30 inches.
I would say, granted, I had a couple of 24s back to back, but you know, sometimes you just got to go for it.
In the realm,
All right, so going off some like roundabout math, I believe Mock's in last, so he gets the advantage.
Nice.
Yep.
What do I get?
As he really digs
I
into
get to
that.
grab your balls while you throw.
Oh man, that's such a good advantage.
Oh, hey, Sam Darnold's reconnected with Robbie Anderson in Carolina.
Yeah, I thought of that before. You think Anderson was like, "Fuck"?
No.
Could be.
No.
He left for a reason.
Money.
Left for a reason. Players take less money to play with better players.
Yeah.
Ask the Patriots and now the Buccaneers.
Who better, him or Teddy Bridgewater?
I don't know. Jury's out.
I mean,
Sam Darnold never
What-
had weapons. Now he has a bunch of weapons.
so he never had weapons, but he's reunited with a weapon he had.
Okay. So he had one deep threat, and that was it. Who was the other receiver on that team?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Jamison Crowder.
He wasn't there.
Was
He
he
had to
not?
have been there when Darnold was there.
He wasn't there when Anderson was there.
I think he was.
I gotta look this up. Show computer
Hasn't
style.
Robbie Anderson only been gone 1 year?
Yeah.
Crowder's been there for like 2 or 3.
Robbie Anderson was drafted or was undrafted in 2016. Jamison Crowder was drafted
By the Redskins.
by the Redskins and went to the Jets in 2019.
So this is a very funny beer for Kendall. Because
Played
this
together for
is
1 year,
a
Kyle.
citrus IPA brewed entirely with Alexandria hops. This beer is called the Alex Bliss beer.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Gotcha.
That was pretty funny.
Do you realize he was about to dunk his balls in that cup?
Would have made some investments. this. But
This is the Can of Bliss Citrus IPA, and I'll give you the brewery. It is from Oscar Blues Brewing.
okay.
So pretty popular. Because Mock is in last, Mock gets a double advantage. Actually, technically it's a triple advantage.
Ooh,
that?
triple.
Because we're missing darts, so I only have 2 darts extra. I only have 1 extra dart. So Mock will go, this triple advantage is instead of getting like a multitude of darts, he gets to go last. He is going to get 2 darts to throw, and I'm going to text him 3 states, one of which is the correct answer.
Oh yeah.
All right, I like that.
Right,
It pays to suck.
Alright, so Souls, you're up first.
He takes 1 sip. What do you think?
Thinking Kentucky.
All right. Kentucky. Only the real hardcore fans, which are us.
Do we think Sam Darnold's a better quarterback than Teddy Bridgewater?
I don't know. I think the same sample size.
Tomato.
It's like you get a really great, initial Bridgewater, he gets hurt. Comes in, plays with the Saints, who have debatably, a high-powered offense, plays really well. I think it's, put away again. I don't know. It's tough. I don't know what to say. And then you got Darnold, plays on the Jets. Jets are the Jets. Who's throwing?
Yours.
Me.
Catch.
Would have not caught it. Okay, Oscar Blues. As you all know, they are a brewery, and we've had their beers before. Couldn't name you one. But as I mentioned before, a lot of beer comes from the region of Wisconsin. That's where I'm from.
I drank this and I thought, this is really similar to the sour we just had.
Alright. I'll take it. Oh, Rock Island. Pretty cool.
That's not Rock Island.
Cousin to Block Island.
Just go, Mass.
Oh, am I go?
Yeah, Mock's last.
What if I get both darts in the right state?
Double points.
Well, it would be 0, so double 0, 0. If you get it, if you get both darts, I will give you -10.
Overall?
Per throw?
No. Like you'll just get -10 points from your total score instead of getting like a 0. 1 is a 0. None is obviously closest dart, and you don't have to throw both at the same time.
I was gonna.
That'd be super impressive if you got them both in the same state. Wow. Ow. What you're going to want to do here, Mike, is you're going to want to throw these darts on a hyzer spike.
Just jab that into my finger pretty good.
What's the name of the...
Oscar Blues.
That's not right.
I like how he's just like search on the map for like cities. Like,
Yeah.
this has got to be
Oscar Blues, Oklahoma?
Definitely Oscar Blues, Nebraska.
Where do you get it?
Nebraska.
Nice.
It's the only state I've been able to hit constantly.
Now, I actually do know this brewery. I believe I've had the... do they do the
Dale's
Pale Ale? Had that
You've
on the
also
show.
had their beers through the 1050.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, okay.
That's the one that comes in like a really narrow can.
Yeah.
Almost like a 16-ounce Coors Light, but like with the 12-ounce Coors Light.
I like that.
Suck a cock.
I was giving Mr. Mackey beside like, okay, all right. It's good beer. Good beer. I can enjoy it pretty well. Okay. We might get to throw a beer. Good. Okay. All right. Yeah, you missed your shot there. Okay. Yeah.
Fuck! Real upstairs, downstairs situation.
Upstairs, downstairs.
So I'm on
redneck,
Reddit.
everywhere.
And
You
one
should
of
have
the
stopped right there. I'm on
I'll
Reddit.
let you guys talk about the measuring. I'll let you go into those. Oscar Blues is from Bevard, North Carolina. Souls with the triple donut of the day.
Mass, you were saying?
I'm on Reddit.
Fucking lucky prick.
One of the articles is from MSN.com.
I just didn't know that website existed anymore.
Oh. Any follow up, anyone?
No.
Hey, MSN. Not a sponsor. It's good. It's good.
Oh, you want the can?
Oh, yes, I'd like to see the can.
It's a cool looking can.
Well, no matter what, I think we did
Mark, did
better
you look at
than
the
last
ABV
time.
this time.
No, I didn't.
Kendall?
What style of beer is this?
Citrus India Pale Ale.
Would you say it like that?
Oh, no.
5.4.
Mark?
5.5.
Kyle?
The worst.
5-7.
All right, I'll let you guys talk about that, of course.
All right.
You guys can talk about Teddy Bridgewater or whatever.
7-2. Kyle wins.
Well, I
Kendall,
think
do you want it?
Don't dump it out, please. I've seen so much beer. What are you doing? Stop, please. Please.
So,
please.
I
don't
think the
dump
Sam
beer.
Darnold
Do it.
thing to Carolina makes Carolina the second best team in that division.
Behind.
Okay.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two
I just
reasons.
wanted
One,
him to say
I don't think the
Falcons.
Saints are that good anymore.
I was going to say that statement would mean more to me last year.
And two, I don't think Atlanta's any good. But Carolina didn't have to give up a first-round pick.
Which they shouldn't have had to.
No, but you're right.
Well, they gave up
but
a
like
second
this
round
year, all they gave up was a 6.
Well, they gave up a second round pick.
Yeah,
for next year.
Or it's still a second round pick.
Yeah, but like
But it's next year,
But,
so
like, this year, like they can build their defense even more than they are. Because their offensive line is already pretty set. Their receiving core is pretty set. And they could even trade up to get Kyle Pitts to make their offense even better. Because really all they're missing is the tight end.
This year's going to eliminate Sam Darnold's excuse of, I had no all the Jets nonsense. If he doesn't play
so
well
he has
this
Robbie
year...
Anderson. Who else does he have? I'm legitimately asking.
DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's actually a fair point. I forgot about both of them.
He has weapons. I mean, it's definitely an upgrade for Darnold. And, I mean, I've said it since he was getting drafted. I don't think he's good. I don't think he's going to be good in the NFL. But this move was good for him. Definitely puts him in a better place to win and gives him what he's needed from the Jets.
Did you see this thing? Now, it's a stat that means almost next to nothing, but it says every quarterback that threw a pick six on their first throw is in the Hall of Fame. Did you guys see that about
Jameis Winston isn't.
Does that stat hold true? Did he throw a pick six in his first play?
I think he did.
His first play.
So, well, listen, he could turn his career around. But I just thought that was interesting.
It's one of those things where, and I don't know all the exact numbers and this and that behind it, but how many of the big school, like big college football teams, do their quarterbacks really make it in the NFL?
A decent amount.
But I mean, a lot of the big touted guys that come out of big schools, I mean, you see that they don't. It doesn't translate the same to the NFL.
Like, so the way I like in your perspective is like all SEC quarterbacks do not make it.
So maybe that's what I'm saying then. Maybe I'm saying SEC.
Like LSU, Alabama, those quarterbacks that never really panned out.
And
The
Ohio
only
State.
LSU quarterback that I can remember panning out has been Joe Burrow, and he's only had a
But
year.
it's been a year.
But
We
he-
don't know.
But you've
He
had
didn't
Zach
make them better. You
You've
know what
had
I'm saying?
Mettenberger. You've had what's fat fuck from the Oakland Raiders?
Jamarcus Russell.
Him.
Right then and there, you're already done.
But I mean, really, even you look at Drew Brees was what, Purdue?
Yep.
I mean, so Carson Wentz was fucking North Dakota.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers played 1 year at Cal.
Yeah.
Before that was at a junior college. It's just I read into guys that played better in college on lesser teams because that to me shows that they were the ones that made their teams better. You know,
I can't even think of an
Jalen
Ohio
Hurts,
State.
looked cool, and Tua looked good at Alabama, but those teams were so good around him that he didn't have to do much.
Right.
You know, it's just how the competition is viewed. And of course, I know.
Josh Allen
that-
was what, Wyoming?
Yep.
But again, I mean, Wyoming's not.
No, it's not.
But they're a good program. But I mean, they're not going to get picked to
They're
be
not
in the
gonna be one
college
of the top
football
five.
playoffs.
No.
They're not. that's why Trevor Lawrence to me is he looks like he's going to be good. He's touted as this great prospect, and he should be. He's played well in college.
That's probably the only big name school that I can think of that had a couple good quarterbacks come out of it. You have Lawrence and Watson.
But again, we have no idea what Lawrence is in the NFL.
And
well, Lawrence
Watson's
is the one that beat Alabama.
But also, Watson doesn't have anything to prove that he's that good.
I mean, even you look.
What has he done?
Andrew Luck came out of fucking Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
Like the big time.
When he was there, they were like
they were
3,
good.
number 4.
But what I'm saying is those big time powerhouse schools in college football, the quarterbacks especially just don't translate as well, and it's because in college they play well, but they don't have to be the driving force. Alabama always has a outstanding defense and good receivers and running backs. So an average quarterback can go in there and put up huge numbers and be a top, first round draft pick. Think about it. Tua was the biggest prospect out of college for a couple years. They kept talking, and now there's talks that the Dolphins are going to dump him after a year.
Well, so too, like you look at Alabama, like Tua was like all the buzz and hoopla about him being a first round pick. Meanwhile, players, not to just comes to mind, but like players like Eddie Jackson, who went in the 3rd round. And it was, at one point the highest paid safety in the NFL, and made a Pro Bowl his rookie year. And
where I look at those big time schools, the Alabamas, Clemson's, Ohio State, is the skill position, the receivers and defensive players.
Yep.
I mean, you look at a lot of the good defensive players in the NFL, they came from an Alabama, those schools.
Georgia.
SEC schools.
Yeah.
But when Sam Darnold was at USC, they weren't supposed to be that good.
And they were not as soon as
it's
he
just
left. Because USC is not a big time school anymore.
Right.
It's just one of those things that, and again, it could be a personal thing. I personally don't think Sam Darnold's that good. I don't
think
think
he's better than Daniel Jones.
I mean, right
That's
now to
really
me
hard
they're
to
like
get
the
there.
same thing.
I think Sam Darnold's a passer.
That's fair. I think that Jones has a stronger arm, but Darnold may be more accurate. I mean, they both. I think if you put them both together, you got a pretty good quarterback. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything from Darnold that I'm like, this guy can really be good. And I could be wrong, and for his sake, I hope he proves me wrong. But I haven't seen anything that makes me think he's worth, really going after and bringing. But who knows? I mean, that division is kind of not open because you still have the Bucs there, but it's not, all good.
Here's the thing: the New York Jets also never really did anything for him.
Which they do to everybody.
But like the offensive line, just this year was the first time they really addressed it, and now they're sending him away.
They do that to everybody. I mean, they did that to Mark Sanchez.
And now, they're going to have Zach Wilson, more than likely, playing quarterback with one offensive lineman. They didn't sign anybody in the offseason.
I tell you, it's the same thing. Like, I would want no part of Justin Fields. I want no part of him.
Why?
Just because it's the same thing. He's coming from one of the big powerhouse schools. I wouldn't want him.
Do you want Mac Jones?
I don't know enough about him, to be honest.
Well, he's coming from a big school.
I'm sorry?
He's coming from a big school.
Where?
Alabama.
Oh, then no.
Like he would, but now he jumped up 30 spots and people.
But that's what I mean,
he jumped up 30 spots and then he had his pro day and then he fell right back
stuff
down.
like that happens. I mean, because he played at Alabama.
He overthrew like half his passes.
Pro days are stupid.
They are.
Pro days are stupid. But
the combine is stupid.
So right now you got Trevor Lawrence one.
There was only one thing at the entire. Sorry, there's
the kid from BYU.
2 things at the combine that are any legitimate estimate for what a player can do: the 40-yard dash, and offensive lineman and tight end on the bench press, and defensive lineman. Other than that,
drills are pretty
it's
good.
fucking stupid. No, it's not. It's dumb. It's so dumb.
It's interesting to like watch, but
Like,
it's
cool.
so stupid.
Okay, so this guy, when he knows exactly what he's going to have to do with no defender touching him, can cut this fast. But then when you go watch the game tape and he slips on every fucking out route when a defender pressures him, but he ran a great 3-cone drill, so let's bump him up. It's the same thing. Like, the high jump is the dumbest fucking drill in the entire other than onside kicks. When are you ever from a standstill without moving, jumping as high as you possibly can in the NFL?
The combine is full as the most impractical.
It's just another thing for the NFL to make money off. That's all it is.
It's something to add, but at its core, it's just to put numbers next to a name.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? But where it's stupid is if you're really, if you, like even this year, if you have like we'll call it the 7th pick, the Lions at 7, and you can look at 2 receivers, and the deciding factor is who jumped higher. I mean, you're a bad franchise, but
It would be interesting, and I don't know how you'd ever do this because of the amount of players, but if you just held a bunch of week-long practices, you break it into, even if it's just position, so you hold a week-long practice. And it's the same deal. All the executives come out, they watch the practice for a week, and then that's how you base your draft off. I don't care how high you can jump. I don't care how much you bench press. To see how you practice, because that's what's going to matter when you're in the regular season. You're practicing week to week.
I think that come out of the combine, which I think are very important to a draftee's like stock, is the interviews. Those I think weigh heavy on the coaches and GMs. If you
Kai Polite 2 years ago was expected to be drafted in the first round. He went in the 4th, I think.
It's just if you talk to someone, you could see if they're a fucking moron or not. Some teams, weigh in on that.
Like a big thing, like the way I would look at it. I know I'm not, but whatever. Is like what they like if that guy fights for the extra yard. Like that's a big thing. Like Derrick Henry. I think what was he, a 2nd rounder?
No, he was the first.
No, Derrick Henry was in the first round.
Was he?
Yeah.
But even still, like people wrote him off.
I think he was. He was an Alabama running back.
Like, anyway, people wrote him off. And then he started, fighting for that extra yard and showing people, hey, I'm a gamer. I don't look good on tape. I don't look good in...
He was a 2nd round pick.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Like, I don't look good, in the fucking... all these drills. But he's going to fucking mow people over. Like, he makes winning football plays. Like, who fucking gives a shit if you go on a 4-4? John Ross had the record for a long time, and he hasn't played really a fucking game in like 3 years.
You don't talk about my new receiver that
he
way.
sucks. I'm sorry.
He's fucking terrible. He's just gonna run straight.
But like guys like Allen Robinson, he wasn't like looked at as a top end guy, and now he's probably a top 15 receiver in the NFL because he makes every catch. He's not afraid to get hit.
The combine to me too is also a spot for like the like kind of the fringy guys to just kind of talk to the GMs and like have their agents there to work for, like it's just another opportunity for some of the fringe guys, but it is a huge waste of time.
The only thing I think the combine is good for are those players that are like borderline undrafted, maybe getting picked at the 6th, 7th round.
Yeah,
like that's the only other thing. Like,
and that's what I mean. Times those kids aren't even in the combine.
But the same thing. I mean, I say the same about preseason. Everyone hates preseason football because it's unbearable to watch. But for those fringe guys,
that's how they make the team.
But that's right. That's their shot to be a professional athlete. So I mean, it's very important to that 5th corner.
Well, like for preseason, we wouldn't have guys like James Harrison or
good.
Give me somebody else. Like,
Come on.
What's the Jets wide receiver?
I know what you're saying.
No,
I can't think of other guys off the top of my head, but like
Jets wide receiver, the undrafted kid.
Kyle. Russell Wilson.
He was a 4th round.
But what I'm saying is he earned his starting job in preseason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Matt Flynn was signed for like $10 million and got beat out, and Russell Wilson went to the Super Bowl that year. Like the preseason is horrible from the fan perspective.
I thought I was talking about recently. Sorry, Mass.
But for players like that, it's wicked important.
Hey, so we completely turned this conversation around.
I'm not sure how. But anyway, Sam Darnold, very average.
I think he makes that Panther team a lot better.
I mean, I think he makes them a little better.
They still have a really bad defense.
I don't like honestly, in all seriousness, with the team they have now, What were the Panthers last year?
Like
4,
6 and 10.
6 and
Doesn't
10.
really matter, Kendall.
So what do they do with Darnold?
They start him.
No. I mean record wise.
I think they go 9-7, 10-6.
I see. I don't think Darnold on that team is
this?
4 more wins.
I do
I don't wanna
because
waste it,
one,
yeah.
they're playing a
So,
last
I'm
place.
just not going to leave for a while.
They're going to play the Lions.
Oh, you're driving. No, this is getting poured out.
No, don't pour it out. I'm just going to hang out. I already
And
planned
then-
to hang out for a while.
What
So I'm
was
not
it?
ready.
49ers to finish in last. That's a tough game.
I think at best, if they were 6 and 10, I mean I don't. That's what we're saying. At best, I think he can make them 8 and 8, which is an improvement. That's an improvement. There's no knocking that. If you come in and you're automatically 2 more wins to a team, they can build around that. But I don't think they're gonna jump 4 or 5 wins and be a playoff contender. At least again, not yet. He can get them there, but I don't think it's gonna be a 1 season transition. I think if he went to a team like the Saints, then
I
yes,
think he has
can.
the offense to do it,
Yeah, their defense is terrible.
but they're not. Like, they're just young. Like most of them were drafted last year,
Yeah,
and then they're going to draft more defense because their offense is already kind of set. Like you have McCaffrey back for the most part. You have
you hope.
the only thing they could do better is draft Kyle Pitts at tight end and ride it that way. But he's probably going to Miami.
It's just I think it's a good move by the Panthers and for Darnold. I just don't think it's gonna miraculously make them this power team.
I don't think it'll be a power team. I think they'll win more games.
Yeah, but again, if they go from 6 and 10 to 8 and 8, that to me is a good season. That's an improving season, especially in a window where the Bucs are going to be good again. We don't know what the Saints are going to be this year with no Drew Brees. The Falcons, I mean, who knows what we're going to get with the Falcons?
We haven't seen a good Falcon team in like 4 years.
But that's why, to me, they have at least the offensive personnel to score points. I mean,
And
we
they
saw
let
them
go of their
score
whole
points last year.
defense, So
But it's just
and now they're starting running back with Mike Davis.
if the Panthers can look and say, hey, you know what? In 2-3 years, we're going to be looking at a completely different division because by then, Brady's going to be 65 and probably maybe retired. Matt Ryan may not be there. Who knows? So if they're looking down the road, I think it was a great trade, and you didn't really give up much to get him. I think any team would trade a second-round pick for their starting quarterback. It's that to me is a no-brainer. If you're getting the guy you think can come in and win football games for you, you'll give up a second-round pick all day. So I mean, we'll see what happens.
Falling apart over here. Kendall, just go sit down and control the board. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The mic is fine. We're gonna sign off anyway. Go. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Did you guys have a beer that stood out at all?
Yeah,
Anything that I mean, obviously.
You want to know something? I mean, I obviously I don't remember all of them. I knew you were going to ask which one stood out, and believe it or not, it was the stout.
Yeah.
I really like this Soggy Frog sour.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was going to be called a soggy waffle. I don't know why, but that's what I thought you were going to say.
Frogger waffle.
I mean, the stat was very surprising for it to say 2.6%. It was just like mind blowing to me.
The Alpha King from Three Floyds was pretty good too.
I enjoyed the beer that Mock and I were convinced it was Pipeworks, but it turned out it was Clown Shoes. That was good. I enjoyed that. I was very pleased with myself guessing the Narragansett.
Kyle, did you have a beer that stood out at all that you liked?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Because you're too busy watching the Phillies game.
No.
He said he hated pretty much every single one of them.
I kind of did like the Hawaiian beer. And a lot of
Kona?
people don't like it.
You loved the shock top.
No. Actually, the Goose Island Stout actually wasn't that bad.
I tried to pick a stout that wasn't like you guys would hate it. You know what I mean?
The sour beer could die.
Because stouts get expensive even when you buy in singles. So I was like, I'll get this one because this 4-pack was like $6. It's great. So,
but no, actually, I kind of liked the Goose Island Stout.
I just said the same thing, Kyle. That's funny.
Yeah.
Massey likes the sour beer.
So who won?
Oh, yeah. Probably should go over that, huh? Be hilarious if we didn't.
It's just an entire show that we don't talk about the results of.
You know, it's not to interrupt you real quick.
You just did that.
I know. It's funny that, you know, one of the nights that I don't have to be up early, we're going to get out of here on time, nice and early.
We can go later.
Nope.
In last place with 126.5 inches, Maxine Washable.
Wow.
Yep. In third place was Kendall with 126 inches. Mock lost by a half an inch.
Ah. Recount.
Massey in second with 119, and Souls in first place with 92.
Wow.
Yeah, got lucky at the end.
Those 3 donuts really helped you out, bud.
Kyle came out of the break slinging hot. Out of the break, Kyle had 1 double-digit throw, and it was exactly 10 inches.
Kyle played a good game.
Nope, Kyle just got lucky a lot, and he'll be the first to admit it. Like when he said Georgia and then threw it high and got North Carolina on the last beer. Yeah, I was like in the store and I was trying to think. I was just like, it's weird. It's kind of like doing this with like beer is kind of difficult, you know, because like in the if you have never watched Good Mythical Morning, they do it with food, and like that's way easier because like you can kind of pick up certain like spices and like cooking styles from different places, cuisine styles. With beer, it's very difficult because it's like if we did this show 8 years ago, you'd be able to pinpoint a West Coast IPA from a New England. Like if you tasted it like a Too Juicy, like from 8 years ago. I mean, it wasn't around, but like if a new Juicy came out and you taste it, you'd be like, this is New England. This has got New England written all over it. Like you would never try like a Lagunitas IPA and be like, oh man, this is potentially a New England beer. So it's a little difficult. That's why I try to like do some, but it's mostly I kind of use it more as a point just to like get people to try different beers.
That was good.
Yeah,
I mean, you figured.
I liked it.
I mean, there was probably like maybe four, maybe 5 beers that you guys
Jesus
have had.
Christ, Mock.
I mean, everybody's had Shock Top. Everybody's had Narragansett. Pretty much everybody's had Founders. And then from there, I mean,
I thought they were in Oregon.
From there, though, I mean, like you've had stuff from the brewery, but like it was pretty much new beers, right?
Yeah.
So everybody pretty much tried, double-digit new beers tonight.
Yeah.
You never know.
I had all those except for the Connecticut Casual. I had all those except for the Connecticut Casual.
Nope. I don't believe that for a second.
Good.
That's all I got, really. Is there anything anybody needs to talk about? Nah? Kendall?
Well, there's a lot of stuff happening on PPRN. Just coming off a Saturday mixtape, they sort of locked down a lineup. There's always room for if someone swaps out, but basically the main people involved are obviously the DJ Pete Pino, DJ Made It Fresh, not to be confused with a rapper, but he is a long-time participant. He actually goes back even to the previous run of Mixtape Saturdays. DJ Willie Wildstyle, Joe Antonio, Control Alt Delete, who is actually just Mike Rotolo, RJ Van Exton, and I don't know if I just mentioned Joe Antonio as well. That's the core that do Saturday mixtape every other weekend here on PPRN. As always, we're on Monday nights, 8:30ish, 8 o'clock, 7:45 to whenever. You know, we're too rogue to lock down a real time slot. Peter Pino Show, the flagship show here on PPRN, Wednesday nights, 7:30 to 10:30. Pete does a political talk show on Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock. I think he's slowly stretching into the 3-hour time window as well. But good show. He really doesn't take a side, just calls out the BS. Give that a listen. Mike Rotolo holds down 3 shows here on the network. His main show is Best Shit You Never Heard. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. He hosts a show with his wife on Friday nights, Friday Night Delight, 5 p.m. Eastern. And then he also has the Hell Fucking Yeah, which was just a podcast that made its way onto the network Takes place Wednesdays at 3. Joe Antonio Show every weekday at noon. He does a Sunday soundtrack. 11 o'clock usually on Sundays. That's kind of just some music and some best of himself. It's the Boo Show, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Send your phallic photos. Corey Orami has 2 shows. Sunday nights at 2, and then Delay Mondays on Delay. Those take place on Tuesdays. And debuting this coming Saturday. So they're no longer doing the replays of all the shows. Now they're switching gears a little bit. They're doing a live concert on Saturday mornings. So this coming weekend, what's Saturday's date? Is that the 11th? Is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
Will be a debut. It's a doubleheader. Starting at 10 a.m., I believe, Red Hot Chili Peppers, followed by a concert by Metallica. So that's going to be a new thing for PPRN. So check it out. There's a billion things going on, and when there's not programming, there's just music all the time. So download the Live 365 app. If you don't have that, just go on PPRN radio. Just search it. It'll pop up. You might get porn first, but that might be secretly intentional. So a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, the iPhone autocorrect will almost exclusively...
It'll get you.
Yep. So, yeah.
I had one more closing thing before we get into social media. I just got this. I follow the NFL Fun Facts page. Mm-hmm. They just updated a new fun fact. The Redskins once used 2 first-round picks in consecutive years to draft the same running back, Cal Rossi from UCLA. The first time they tried to draft him, he wasn't eligible, and they misread the report. The second time, he decided he didn't want to play professional football.
Good for the Redskins.
And that's why they've been bad for 45 years.
Longer than that.
Pretty good stint during the RG3 era in the beginning.
He had 1 good year.
Okay, so.
It wasn't even that a first-round playoff exit. So.
Well, he tore his ACL.
But still.
And then, Cousins got him to the playoffs once.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so not 45 bad years, but...
Yeah, you like that?
Hey, Kenna, what was that thing he did?
Ooh-wee!
Mock, if they were curious on finding us places, those places could be...
Listen, Facebook is Getting Sports with Drunk. Twitter, GSWD_4.
Make sure to use the hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses. Whether it's several pee breaks in the middle of a Where in the World beer game or, just really shitting all over the sours.
Comment, like, subscribe, review. Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify.
A lot of places.
Pretty much anywhere a internet podcast can be found.
Pretty much anywhere you can get internet, you can get us.
Listen,
even on the Wi-Fi.
We're on Alexa.
Yep.
Just tell Alexa, hey, play Getting Sports with Drunk. And you'll hear us.
We'll pop up.
Yeah. And you can listen to us on 4G, 5G, LTE, Wi-Fi.
Coming soon.
Dial up.
The man of many names voice pack for Alexa.
Ethernet.
I don't think anybody wants that.
I want that.
Are you kidding me? I could ask Alexa, and she just goes, "Oh."
I would.
Alexa,
there's nothing
save
on this
Moo.
planet I would love more than a Kyle
You'll think about it.
soundboard.
You'll think about it.
Alexa, did this happen? Prove it.
He looks like a ranger.
Yeah.
Baylor's up by 15, by the way.
I would.
Baylor's up 15, if anybody wants to know.
I would love a Kyle soundboard.
It would be awesome. We should put one together.
Yeah.
Alexa, say moo.
Yeah, right. No, a real moo.
Alexa, say moo. Give us a moo.
We don't want that. I'll wake up Peter.
Yeah, that's true.
Just be him snoring.
So stupid. All right. Until next week, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm Mark.
Sheen Washable.
Nope.
Sometimes.
The man of many names.
I'm on call Massey.
And the rat of a red bag.
Yeah.